is obviously quite down on what you would expect for a Carlton Essendon game, but it is the last game of the season for the Blues, and let's face it, it is a bit of a dead rubber at a Thursday night, but hopefully they still get up and about, and hopefully we see a good contest.
Well done, Nat. Great to have you with us tonight as always, and it is always great to look to the back row and see the OG of numbers, Ash Chua, the man who made stats cool on Triple M Footy. Welcome to you, Chew.
Good evening, Jack. Great to be here for Red Z. Look at the Bombers, their scoring profile. So they're 16th in attack, averaging 68 points per game. Now, outside of COVID, back in 2020 with shortened quarters, and 2016 when they lost about 75% of their playing list on the back of the supplement saga, it's the lowest points scored per game of any Essendon team in almost 100 years, since 1927. And it doesn't get any better because their past 6 matches, they're only averaging 56 points per match. But positives are Isaac Kako, out of the top 20 draft picks from 2024, only 1 of 3 players to have played every game. The other 2 are Levi Ashcroft and Murphy Reid. He's kicked 12 majors, leads the club for tackles inside 50, and number 6 in the AFL for pressure acts inside 50. And the Blues will welcome back Sam Walsh. Of course, he played last week. He's got a good record against the Bombers, past 5 matches raking up 30 disposals per game.
If Kako and Brownie, you might be able to jump in on this. Well, we'll welcome Nathan Brown.
Sure,
Sorry, I didn't know if you'd welcomed him or not yet, so we've got the great Nathan.
We hadn't, but I'm good to be here. I'm excited.
I had a really good intro ready for you as well. I don't get to use it.
Anyway, I've got a better question for you. If Isaac Kako was in a top 8 team, does he win the Rising Star?
No, I'm not convinced about Isaac Kako yet. No.
You're not convinced?
No, and I think it's because he's been playing in a poor side.
Yeah.
It'd be great to see him in a good side, but I haven't seen what other people are seeing at the moment, that he's possibly going to be a 250 gamer. Yep. I think in a good side, we'll see it. Very hard for young players to shine through when you're losing week after week. No doubt he's got the skills, but I haven't seen what I need to see yet to know he's going to be a star.
Yeah. Sorry, Jack. I was sorry to jump in.
No, on 12 goals in 21 games for Isaac Kako. Is that not enough, you think?
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. But look, maybe I'm being hard on him, and maybe it's where they are as a football club. And I agree. If he was playing in Geelong, he's probably kicking more goals than that. But if he's playing at Geelong, is he getting a game on a regular basis?
Tom de Koning's the big talking point of tonight. Zach Merritt's the milestone man, and we'll celebrate him across the night. But I think we all accept and realise that it is going to be Tom de Koning's last night as a Blue tonight, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I think so.
I would have thought so.
Yeah, he hasn't signed a contract. There's nothing to say otherwise, really.
There's 1.7 million going the other way.
Yeah, going the other way, and he plays his 100th game, but to be honest, I don't think father-son's going to count in 5 years' time, or when Tom has kids and they're ready to play AFL footy. So the 100 games doesn't even really matter anymore either, Brownie.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't at all, but he is gone. I'd imagine that we'll have something in the next couple of weeks that he wants to go to St Kilda as soon as this game is done. And yeah, it's a bit of a shame for the Blues, but they can. What they need to get from that, though, is players who can kick the football. I look at their list right now, and I look down that list. They do not have one elite kicker of the football.
I reckon it's a win-win.
Not one elite kick. They need to get kicking ability in. We're told that Jagger Smith is an elite kick. Haven't seen him play yet. He might be, but they need to get kicking ability into that side.
I reckon it's a win-win with TDK.
Absolutely.
Leaving opens up salary cap space, also gives them the opportunity to get draft capital in. So I think St Kilda would be happy, and I think Carlton wouldn't be unhappy either. And I think with Nasiah signing at St Kilda, that just locks TDK away there, doesn't it?
I would have thought
You'd think so, yeah. The build's now, isn't it, for St Kilda? If you get in Wanganeen, Miller and de Koning in one off-season, then they have to start thinking about finals.
And then just natural improvement from a bit of the talent they got on the list as well.
I would have thought so. And the lift that it gives them, not only emotionally around the football club, but all of a sudden you've got stability, and then you go in a pre-season and you're confident, and you go with that confidence, and it builds and builds from there. So he's got a big job, Nasiah, next year.
No doubt about that. Zach Merritt and Patrick Cripps stand at the Amy Centre Circle. Nat, we've had the toss of the coin.
Yeah, that's right. Jack, an early win for Zach Merritt. So the Bombers have won the toss, and they'll be kicking to the left of your radio dial. So the punt road end. Now, Jackson Merritt actually tossed the coin, who is Zach Merritt's brother, who we will remember also played for Essendon way back when. Of course, it is Zach Merritt's 250th game. And just a quick note as well, guys, can tell you that he did shake hands with Patrick Cripps with his broken hand, so it looks all right.
Very good, very good. Good to see that I'm calling footy with Ron Burgundy tonight as well. Can't wait to get into this one. Burgundy shirt.
Sorry, we had Matt Cottrell on earlier, and we were calling in from Carlton. Matt Cottrell, we were calling him Ron Burgundy's son. So I didn't know where you were going with that.
Well, Jay called it purple at the start, and he goes, "Oh, I like your purple shirt."
That's Burgundy.
Yeah,
sorry to leave you hanging there. Nathan would have jumped on board and ran with it, but
that's okay.
I wasn't that good. Kate McInizzi for Seabus Super. Who's winning this game and why, please?
I think Carlton win because they're the better side and they've got better players all over the ground, bar maybe one or two positions on the ground at the moment, I would say, with Essendon having so many injuries and so many players out.
Because they're better.
Well, to be honest, Nate, I think that's where we're at with this game, aren't we?
Who do you like, Kate?
Yeah, I think Carlton get the job done. I was impressed with them on Saturday. I was just about to say that if you would let me finish. I was impressed with them on Saturday. I like their freedom with the ball in hand, and I really hope they play that attacking style of football tonight. That's why.
And they're better.
And they were very much better last Saturday. Their ball movement was exciting to watch.
For McDonald's Remote Water, Triple M Rocks footy, the MCG, only about 40,000 in. Normally for the Bombers and the Blues, it'll be 70 to 80. De Koning went hard first of all. Hewitt off ground level. Walsh was good last week. Cripps a tumbler towards half forward. Roberts has been outstanding all year. Merritt with the broken hand. He took it. It's going to be a ball up. Williams got him. And a ball up, still inside the centre square. Umpire comes in and does it quickly. Kako. Cripps. Socket off the ground, and Haynes, who's been on the wing recently, got the handball out, and here's the Cowan.
Mine, you go.
Ball up.
Yep.
Umpires tonight, Alex Wetton, Tom Bryce, Cameron Jones, Nick McGuinness. Four of the more inexperienced umpires on the books this year, but
high contact.
all going nicely.
Advantage.
Free kick goes Carlton's way. Advantage paid, and Haynes sweeps a wide handball to the wing. Extra one now to Walsh, who was excellent in his return against Port Adelaide. That handball, not so much. Roberts with the interception. McGrath with an errant handball of his own. Works back to Dylan Shield, who's been told this week to explore other options. McGrath down the line, not a great kick. And Haynes was waiting on the Shane Warne stand side.
And they move it quickly. Left foot along the wing. Walsh, possession number.
Triple M Red Z, number 3.
2 metres forward.
Good to hear from you, Ash.
Thanks, Brownie.
Stand.
And Walsh gave up the ball moments ago. Would love to pierce a pass here into the pocket. That's as bad as his handball. That's out of bounds.
So
he's better than that, Isaac.
He's had 3 touches, and I reckon 2 of them have been horrible. But Carlton have decided, and this happened last week, Kate, that they're playing on. Got a free kick, played on straight away. Got a mark, played on straight away. Walsh took a mark, he tried to play on, couldn't play on. So, as you said, they've signalled they want to get the ball moving.
A boundary throw in. Comes down to Cripps. Got some space. Tried to go forward. Handball back. Now Hewitt. Hewitt can't take it. Merritt was in there too. Shield got tackled to the ground. The ball with Cripps. He's got one arm pinged. And he was lucky to get away with that one. And he'll have a ball up.
There's a good tackle by Zach Williams there to apply the pressure to the Essendon player. Keep the ball locked inside their forward 50.
Couple of minutes gone. Triple M Beacon Trade scoreboard. No score as yet. Shield again. Back pocket. Now Hooley in the running. One of the late changes that Nat told us about. Made that work to his advantage in the end. He bangs the ball up the line. Outer side wing, and the Bombers have got some overlap run. Guelphy kicks to a 2-on-1 inside 50. Task ahead of Menzies. Got rid of his man now. Still got 2 to beat. Still trying to work his way around. Shovels a handball to Merritt. Did so illegally. And Carlton closed down the space, but only just.
There it is. His left foot didn't have one. Had to go back into trouble. Hewitt fed it off to Sard. Sard to the left footer. Into the middle of Williams. Sard kept running. Probably should have got it. And now they transfer play to Carroll. Carroll to the outer side.
I don't love that kick, Kate. Last week they were going straight up the middle when they had it in the middle of the ground.
Brownie was right. That needed to go back to Sard.
Haynes looking for Cripps. And Goldstein over the top. Fisted into the 5th row. Boundary throw-in. No scores yet. Couple of minutes in. MCG on a Thursday night.
Who's finding the footy early, Ash? Red Z Lending.
George Hewitt, number 1 rated player for the Blues this year. He's had 4 disposals and a couple of clearances. 3 to McGrath for the Bombers.
Will he win their best and fairest, George Hewitt?
Yes.
Kate and Izzy?
Yep.
That's a unanimous yes.
By a length of Royal Parade.
Yeah, he should do as well. He's had a fantastic season. That handball was to the boundary line, insufficient intent.
On the line.
Well, that's where Icon Park is, Brandon.
Oh, no, fair point, too.
That works.
Fair bit of traffic on Royal Parade.
Flemington Street would have been okay.
Not a lot of places to park either.
No.
Just saying. Langford at the back. This is fullback for Essendon. Redmond was next to the fence. Goal umpire didn't pay that as a free kick. Horrible exit kick. And it doesn't get punished by Hewitt, who hits the post with the first score of the night after 4 minutes. The Blues one behind. Bombers yet to score. Triple M Beacon Trade scoreboard.
Redmond looking for my man Kako.
Well, we just pumped him up, Hewitt. He could have just knocked over the goal there, Kate.
Had some good territory early here, the Blues.
Kako to Menzie, centre wing.
Outside 5. Stay at
Peter
home.
Wright wants it 80 metres up the line. I don't think he's going to get there unless he comes forward. No, missed him by about 30. And Wiedering.
And kicked it straight to Wiedering.
Peter Wright needed to be better than that. You need to lead up, give something to offer. You're the centre half forward. You're 200 centimetres for a reason. Use your frame. And now Wiedering towards half forward. Fisted away. Goldstein's had about 4 spoils already, Ash. Not sure with the account spoils, but Triple M Reds ending do a lot.
We do. We'll bring that up very shortly. Come back to you in a moment,
He
Brendan.
manually captures them, so we'll just have to work out.
And posters as well. Don't forget them, Kate.
Yes. Have you manually captured that first one?
I have indeed.
Nothing better than a manual capture.
Nah,
from
not at
Ash.
all.
That's when you know you're
Rely on
alive.
technology all you want, but sometimes you've just got to manually capture.
That's it.
He's got internet this week.
Oh, he was all sorts of frazzled last Thursday night at Icon Park. I think that internet was on Royal Parade somewhere still. Right half forward. Durden tried to snatch it free. Roberts, who signed a new contract during the week, to Perkins. Kicks blindly. And Peter Wright this time hits up to the footy. Broadcast wing and got it moving straight away to Merritt, but the kick too hot. And it's over the skipper's head and out of bounds. 75 around from the Bombers' goal.
I always find that kick interesting. So he's taken a mark on halfway, Peter Wright. He's in the middle of the formation. He's got the whole 50 to play with effectively, and he kicks a short to the boundary where if you roll inside, something will open up. You'll pull the Carlton defence apart.
To the boundary throw in. Holland steps through traffic. Had found Cripps. Cripps has got another runner, but he missed Williams. He's got support though. Hewitt. And now Sard. Sard is a good kick into the middle of the ground. It opens up for Cripps. He's got players to the left and right. He looks for Moyer inside forward 50. The bounce will be important. He takes it. Went one way and then got mowed down. Good defence by the Bombers. They should get a free kick and they do. Is that Clark who laid that tackle down there? That was pretty good. It saved a goal.
Should have done more with that, Paddy Cripps. Moyer was out, goal side, even if he just took a little bit longer to get the ball into him and a bit more direct. That was far too far outside of him.
It was Pryor that laid the tackle.
Kate McCarthy for Seabus Super, making hard work pay off. Kako.
Here he is, Brownie.
Every game this year. That's a nice little win on the wing. Now Clark ducks back around onto his right foot, pierces a ball to centre half forward. Intercepted by Haynes, and this has been Carlton's desire in the first 5 or 6 minutes, is he to play on.
Yep.
It's what happens next that's been the challenge for them.
Yeah, I like it, and their formation up the ground's got to get used to it playing on, and we saw Harry Mackay benefit last week from it, but other players look like they're not quite ready for the play on as such, and I reckon they can access the middle of the ground a bit more than what they have.
Durden.
Wow.
That was dirty.
That's on 5.
Straight back to Redmond. He was a good player, Redmond. They've missed him a fair bit this year. Been in and out, injury concerns. And his kick is nice to Lowell.
He'd still be a good player, Brownie, if they kicked it to you like that.
Absolutely, Isaac.
He was 30 metres by himself and got a kick to him.
Here goes McGrath, playing a midfield role. Centre bounce attendances, but he absolutely muffed that one up and gave it straight back to the Blues.
Here's Hewitt, cuts through the middle, and now Motlop has got a player wide on the wing. It's Harry Mackay.
Brilliant kick. Had nothing deep. Saw Mackay, allows the formation to fold in behind now. They've got targets to hit.
Just to patiently wait Mackay. Aggressive kick on the head of Hollands. Too tall and too hot. The Bombers springboard off half back. A little 1-2 from...
Bring back. You can't run through the mark.
As you heard,
Come on.
umpires mic'd up exclusively for Triple M footy. Merritt ran through the mark.
Isn't anyone on the mark, though?
No.
So Liam McMahon
Play on.
shares a ball to Clark from left half back. Long one from Clark, asks some questions of the Blues defence. Right at ground level. Al Hooley there too, and he's wrapped up by Wiedering. So 8.5 minutes gone, first quarter. Bombers yet to score. Carlton one behind. Triple M, Beacon Trade scoreboard.
Look, it might be a low scorer, Kate.
Yes. Well, Choose just passed me the note. Kicking efficiency differential, Essendon 17th, Carlton 16th.
Where'd you pull that one from?
Here's Kako. Bouncing balls, he get the first, he doesn't. Through for one behind. Scores a level, get the close one. 9 minutes gone in this first term, and that's on the Triple M Beacon Trade scoreboard. Beacon Trades backing your next install, fans, lights, electrical, sorted. Join now at beacontrade.com.au.
Well, they've wanted to play fast all game, except for now.
Sardi's in no rush to pick that up. He has literally walked 30 metres to pick that ball up, and now he's just going to play on.
You'd think there was 30 minutes gone in the fourth quarter. It took him that long to go and get the footy.
Well, Brownie got through the whole read before he'd even picked up the footy.
Brownie had actually been to Beacon Trade, bought his lights, installed them.
No, he wouldn't have installed them. He would have hired Harvey.
Air tasked them. To Koning. His kick intercepted by Gresham. All happening members wing here at the MCG. Blackiston tried to make an awkward handball work. Goldstein's hands were fast. Here comes Clark into the pocket for Wright. Tailor-made for him. Knocked away late. And they can reload again through Dersma, just outside range. Spearing pass. Perkins marks on his chest. Laser light from Xavier Dersma.
Beautiful kick, low and flat. That's what you want if you are leading out and have some separation from your defender. Very nice from Dersma.
2 goals last Friday night for Archie Perkins. Both came in the third quarter. Spending a little bit more time forward. Late in the year, he's been tried as a winger, an on-baller, a defender. He goes to snap around the corner and he misses as well.
It's an interesting decision from that position on the field, like 45-degree angle, about 35 metres out. That should be a regulation drop punt, and if you are going to go around the corner, you probably want to absolutely nail it.
It's actually a pretty good set shot too.
Our man Kako Brownie, 6 disposals. Is that second on the ground and 2 score involvements, involved in both their score involvements.
Yeah, look, I'm starting to change my mind at 9 minutes in. I asked to see more, and the young man's giving me more.
I reckon they've had 2 inside 50s. He's caused both of them.
He's going well tonight. Kick to centre wing. Coming through was Redmond, dropped the mark. Here's Williams, he couldn't take it with him. Andy McGrath got a ball. Back to McGrath, into the middle. Now they've opened up. They've got players out everywhere. Inside forward, 50 the lead comes, and the mark taken nicely by Peter Wright.
You'd have to say, Kate, that they're actually moving the ball really well. Their system looks like it's moving and working together. They're accessing the middle of the ground. They're getting mark play-ons, and they're getting hit-ups as well. So, yeah, they're causing Carlton a bit of problem, even though they can't get a score on the board.
Shifting the ball off the line nicely.
Normally a pretty good set shot, Ash.
He is, but this year struggling a bit. 21-19 career average, 64%.
A little bit over 50% this year. 48 out. Kick on the way. He nails it. First blood to the Bombers. They're 1-2-8. The Blues are one behind. 7-point margin. Beacon Trade scoreboard.
Yeah, the way that they're moving the ball, Izzy, as you said, it is troubling the Carlton defence a little bit. The thing I like is they're opening up the other side of the ground. So if the ball's entered one way, they're bringing it across. They're happy to concede a slight bit of territory. Nothing ridiculous like we've seen from some teams this year, but just chain it out, change direction, change lanes so that their key forwards in Peter Wright and even McMahon can get some genuine separation, some one-on-ones. We know Haynes likes to sit a kick off and try and intercept, but that doesn't allow him to do it.
No, and you know why they kicked that goal, Brownie?
Kako.
Because they were better.
Thursday night footy, Bombers with the first of the night. And for McDonald's, take a trip to McDonaldland with the new McDonaldland shake. Triple M rocks footy. That'll be a free kick against Goldstein for a block. And Carlton take the advantage. Motlop goes streaming out the front door of the stoppage. A bounce, runs to 40 and kicks one. Quick response from the Blues. And it's back to a point the difference. 13 minutes gone. Essendon 1-2-8. Carlton 1-1-7. Triple M Beacon Trade scoreboard.
Yeah, we don't see a hell of a lot of them. Centre bounce goals. Nothing better when you see someone get one out of the centre bounce. Able to receive the handball here from Georgie Hewitt. We've locked him in for the Carlton best and fairest, run to 40 and knock it over. But I think that's where the improvement comes for Carlton. Players like you got Motlop, get him into the middle of the ground, give him the opportunity to have impact on the game. You sit them deep inside forward 50. They don't learn much. They get stuck. It's very much they determine their game by how the team's going, and it's nice to see him in there having an impact.
Thanks, mate. Just watch me coming out.
His pipes look good as well. He's been in the gym.
Lean.
Goal apiece, 1 point lead to the Bombers. Ball up in the middle. O'Keefe won it clearly, looking for Hewitt. And Walsh just took it away from Kako. Motlop was in there as well. Ball bouncing around. Dersma went through. And he's tackled the ground, holding the ball.
Give it to him.
No effort made.
Stand.
So the free kick will go to the Blues. They got the runner on the outside. It's Carroll, left foot, pumps it to the top of the square. Bombers get back in numbers. Blackerson dropped it. Opportunity now, crowd level. Durden picked it up. Akers has a sight at him. Across the face, though. Way across the face. Just snuck in from behind. Scores a level at the MCG. 1-2-8 apiece halfway through this first quarter.
Teams met in round 13 here at the MCG. King's birthday eve. Blake Akers, one of the best on ground that night. 29 disposals and a goal.
Stand.
A short ball to McGrath. You mentioned, Izzy, that he's been playing more time midfield. Is that a more permanent thing next year, do you think, for Andy McGrath?
Yeah, I think so. I think if you want to see his improvement as a footballer, and he's going to have more impact for Essendon, he needs to move higher up the ground. He's played predominantly his career in the back half. And the ball's been there a hell of a lot because Essendon have conceded a lot of inside 50s in the early part of his career, but I'd love to see him have more impact on the game.
Turnover in the middle. Essendon were just about through, and it might hurt them coming back the other way. Cripps on the end of a lovely Williams handball. He's just outside range, unselfishly shares it over the top. And this should be a straightforward one for Will White. Back into the team tonight. Nice transition there from the Blues.
Yeah, it was a poor turnover from Essendon. Struggled to defend those in the middle of the ground. Handball forward that doesn't go to hands, and they were out everywhere. Then Carlton, nice kick from Cripps.
9 goals in his 13 games this season, Will White. Debut year. Should have no troubles from here. Carlton have got 2 in 3 minutes. And they lead 2-2-14. Essendon 1-2-8. It's all happening on the Triple M Beacon Trade scoreboard.
2-man clearances. Looks like Carlton are dominating.
They certainly are. The clearances are 7-2, 3 zip out of the centre, and George Hewitt has 3 out of the 7 clearances for Carlton.
Yeah, boys. who else could challenge him for the Carlton B&F, Georgie Hewitt? Maybe Haynes. Haynes possibly started a little bit slow, but had a...
Silvani was pretty good early, but missed too much footy, I think.
Wiedering's always up there.
TD Cale Pole well early. He faded. So I just can't see how he doesn't win.
He's easily been the most consistent.
Yeah.
There you go.
Take a trip to McDonald Land with the new McDonald Land shake. Have one of them, Isaac.
He's just having his big chicken at the moment. So.
Okay.
Just
the ball
refueling.
back in the middle, bouncing ball around.
High, Essendon.
Zach Merritt picked it up. Went to 1-2, snapped the ball towards half forward. Wasn't his best effort. And a Compton mark taken by Wilson.
Haven't had one yet, Brownie, but have you?
Glad to have you back with me.
Me too.
Towards centre wing and Durden. Yes, I have. Very nice.
More flavour.
Off to Walsh. Chocolate. Inside, forward 50. The bounce came and the ball is out of bounds.
Sorry.
2 defenders got there. Redmond was one of them and Blackerson the other. 14 plays 8. The Blues by 6 points.
Peter.
I reckon I might swing through the drive-through on the way home
Carlton
tonight.
run.
I'm going to treat myself.
Twisted my arm.
How
I
many
deserve
you
it.
got?
On there.
You do.
I do. It's been a long day.
Been a
Very
long
nice.
day, Kate.
Very nice jacket you've got.
Thank you.
Has been a long day. We've
Has
been
been.
together all day.
We have.
2-2-14.
That'd
That's
be a
not
long,
why it's
that
been
would be a
long.
long day.
1-2-8 Essendon with tackle. Clark's been busy early for the Bombers. Merritt from defensive 50. McMahon tried to let that ball go. Wiedering slipped over. Gave an opportunity for Perkins. He distributes a handball to Langford. Now a true centre-half forward. Dersma tries to spear another one in, this time to Guelphy. The ball rolls past him and everyone else and out of bounds. Left forward pocket. 6-point lead to the Blues. Triple M Beacon Trade
Hudson.
scoreboard.
Hey,
Beacon
thank you.
Trade's backing your next install. Fans, lighting and electrical sorted. Join now at beacontrade.com.au.
Had a few players on then, Dursma missed an opportunity. Now got the boundary throw in. Bombers deep in attack. Right to do the work. Want to flip it over the back, couldn't. Ball to ground level and Gresham spun into trouble. Good enough to get the...
Holding the ball.
Well, I thought he got the handball out. The umpire said, no, you didn't. That's holding the ball. Free kick to the Blues. In the back pocket, Walsh. Numbers, Ash, for Walsh early.
This will be disposal number 8, equal leading ball winner on the ground.
A good start, had 28 last week. De Koning to be the flyer from the back, but right at the front, right at best. Strong mark.
Play on.
Went to looking board. Couldn't. Chipped the football up. McMahon's there, but Wiedering did nicely.
Pay the mark.
And a free
I'll
kick
pay
will
the
go
mark.
back though. We're going to pay the
Stand.
mark, but the free
No, not
kick
you.
will go to Young.
Yours.
That's Carlton's kicking efficiency too, man.
Going at 71%, which is pretty good for the Blues.
Not bad.
They go at 63 this year.
Play on.
Pretty good.
That's
Good.
Tom De Koning in half-back for the last time, we think, as a Blue. Off-hands Hewitt. Had Akers streaming by it. Members wing, he tries to chisel a little pass to Motlop that was too cute. And once again, Angus Clark, who has been everywhere, Ash, in this first quarter for the Bombers. What are his numbers?
The 6 touches for Red Z.
That one, not his best though. Hollands didn't attack it. Shield works by hand to Blackiston. Back to Shield on the wraparound. And now Dursma on the wing, who's been busy as well.
They've got players out everywhere here, the Bombers, and they can just use that centre half forward. The numbers are there, but now the Blues get back in numbers. Picked up beautifully by Wilson, running through the middle. They've moved it nicely. Back to Wilson, good run. Stepped in board. Hollands, handball wasn't great. They went back to Motlop. Inside forward 50 looking for Akers. That should be a free kick. The umpire said no. Had his body taken out. He looks around at the umpire and says, what about me?
No, I think the umpire got that right there, Brownie.
Oh, Isaac, do you?
He just ran straight into the Essendon player and completely misjudged where the ball was going to drop.
Tried to go for the free kick.
He did.
Go back to eating your sandwich now,
Still
Isaac.
eating that McChicken.
Good sandwich. Not really.
Mackay knocks that down to the front. Has another look at it. Cripps bursting through. Forces a handball out to Hewitt, who snapped from 15 out directly in front on the left. 3 in a row now for Carlton. And some concerning signs for the Bombers after 21 minutes. 3-2-20 to Essendon 1-2-8. Triple M Beacon Trade scoreboard.
Well, our man Georgie Hewitt knows what's on the line here. He needs another big performance to wrap up this Carlton BNF. No, I think he's unassailable at the moment if you're looking at the count, but he's been really good so far in this game, as he has for the entire season. Just super serviceable, really good around stoppage. He is the leading possession getter on the ground, 10 disposals, 3 clearances, now a goal to go with it.
And Kate Motlop, he's the number 1 rated player on the ground. He's played 90% game time in the midfield, 7 disposals, a couple of score involvements, and has kicked a major.
That's what they need through the midfield as well, a bit of change of pace. It's what we've been talking about for most of the season with them. So Zach Williams in there has looked good this year, but I like that move of Motlop.
12-point lead to the Blues. De Koning out of the ruck, pushed it forward. Now they inch the ball, bouncing through. Moya went hard. So too, getting back there was Pryor. He did really well, Pryor. Rode the bump. And now they get the ball out to Al Hooley on the right. Can he use it beautifully to McGrath? That's a nice mark. And he's been their best again, McGrath. They move the ball now to Roberts. High up and under. Wiedering's marked everything. Up against young Liam McMahon, who kicked 11 goals from his 5 games so far, but has he ever played on a Wiedering?
There's only one in the competition, so
Only one Wiedering.
the first chance he gets to play against the Wiedering. Motlop
On the ball.
played on, didn't see through the rearview mirror that there were players coming. Umpires called play on. Dursma had stopped. Farskell out here at the MCG. Langford hoisted around the corner. His left foot ball is shallow. Cowan kicks it as far as he possibly can. Intercepted by O'Keefe, and it was intercepted by Roberts.
Oh my God.
Good follow-up tackle from Hudson O'Keefe. Not a great 40 seconds as an exhibition of Australian rules footy.
Not for anyone out there, the 2 teams and the umpires.
It's been crap. Let's hope it gets better after this. Left foot, that's better. Look at Big Harry sliding in. The kick was beautiful by Young.
Beautiful kick
10
there.
metres.
Flynn Young showed some nice candy through the middle of the ground. a few moments ago, and now a piercing ball to Mackay.
It's the exact type of kick you want coming in as a forward leading out. Low, flat, hard, drew the lead from Mackay, and then he took the mark.
19 goals, 3 this season, set shots. He's worked on his goal kicking. 7 goals straight last week. Harry for 4 in a row to the Blues. Hooked it.
Tommy.
Through for 1 behind.
Straight out, guys.
So the Blues are 3-3-21. The Bombers are 1-2-8.
What are you seeing out there, Kate McCarthy, Seabus Super?
I think Carlton, with this quick ball movement, really starting to catch out the Essendon defence. But at the same token, Essendon aren't taking a backward step. They're testing Carlton.
That's the All-Australian, our queen. Triple M footy. And the world, really. Kate McCarthy. Guelphy. Slips over, might get a free kick.
Queen of the world. Not bad.
I thought he'd be Queen of the Commonwealth or Denmark or something like that, but we'll take the world.
Say
Stay out, mate.
Well, Denmark have a royal family.
Thank you.
Princess Mary, she's in the Danish royal.
Mind the coin that they're on.
She's Australian.
Yeah, well, she married him, not royal families marry someone.
I'll just take the Triple M Queen for now.
Okay. So Matt Guelphy has kicked a goal in 2 of his last 3 games. This will test him, though. He's going to kick from 52 metres out to the punt road end. Sits it up there and gives it every chance. Blues defenders smuggled it through for a behind. 1-3-9 the Bombers. Carlton 3-3-21. Triple M Beacon Trade scoreboard.
You said it to test him. I find it amazing how players just think magically they're going to find that extra 5 metres they need from outside 50. Guelphy's never had 52 in him.
Amazing what goals do when you see them, Brownie.
He's magically going to find those extra 5. Just might be my lucky night tonight. So the Blues move the ball to centre wing. Good kick to Haynes. What are his numbers, Ash?
Triple M Red Z lending. Haynes has picked up 4 disposals, 3 intercept marks.
You like him on the wing, Isaac? As a former wingman yourself?
It's different.
That's a no.
That's a no.
I haven't seen enough of it to be a full judge of it yet, but he does play very well behind the ball and reads it nearly as good as any defender.
He found Paddy Cripps with a nice ball, who darts one looking for Mackay. Ball at the back, O'Keefe, the biggest man there. Mackay dribbles one, bouncing, misses. Behinds for Harry, 3-4-22. The Blues lead by 13. Here's Isaac.
What I do like, Brownie, is that Carlton are actually changing it up over the last couple of weeks, and we're getting a different look. So they're putting players in different positions, seeing if they can impact the game in a different way, because I reckon for 20 games this year, Kate, they didn't change a thing.
I'm just confused as to why that didn't happen earlier in the season when the season was still alive. Got to be bold and brave sometimes.
6 of their 7 debutants are all playing tonight. The only one not playing is O'Farrell, who suffered a long-term knee injury. Here's Al Hooley. Late change at half forward. It's Guelphy again. Peter Wright in A1 position. Should mark, doesn't. Ball hit the floor. Searching his way through as Unwin. Kicked a ripper last week, and he's kicked another one this week.
Score review.
You just confirm the ball at the post. Score review. Umpire's call it behind. Please confirm the ball hit the post.
Just checking on the Harvey Norman replay for Reece
Review
Unwin.
underway.
Debut
Review complete. Looking at these angles, we can see a spike on edge as the ball passes the post. Decision on scoreboard.
Efficient.
Got to that quick.
Yep, that's the Swanee impact. I saw him walking on the ground before the game, and I think he might be sitting down on the bench as well.
Tell you who won't be happy, Crypto.com.
Yeah, not far off old season though. But the Blues bring the ball back in. Sard with a long one looking for De Koning. That's a strong mark just in front of the old man.
Is Goldie going around again?
He hopes not.
Did you forget his name then, Nate?
I did.
The old man.
Mackay.
Goldberg.
He's on centre wing, Mackay. Couple of shots at goal, yet to register. Puts the left foot into one, looking and finding O'Keefe just outside 50. Elevates himself nicely. Hewitt telling him to get it in quickly. So that's exactly what he does. Top of the square. Haynes run around the back, but only Al Hooley read it best. It's a good comfortable mark and goes sideways. Not a great kick. but the Bombers should get out of trouble.
It's Roberts, who's one of their preferred kickers. Blackiston playing in front of the footy for a rare occasion. Paddles it back to Langford. And half back, now Andrew McGrath. Looks for the old man. That is Todd Goldstein, for those who aren't sure who he is. At quarter time at the MCG, it is Carlton who lead early over Essendon. 3-4-22 to the Bombers, 1-4-10. Isaac Smith and Kate McCarthy will break it all down on the other side of this. Nat Yanidis, Ash Chua, Nate Brown, Jack Everin with you. Thursday night footy for McDonald's and Ream Hot Water. Triple M Rocks footy.
That quarter for Beacon Trade. Beacon Trade's backing your next install. Fans, lighting, electrical, sorted. Join now at beacontrade.com.au.
For McDonald's,
Triple M Rocks footy.
Take a trip to McDonald Land with the new McDonald Land Shake.
Grand final week in Melbourne is epic, but get ready for the second hottest ticket in town. Triple M Fest. Grand Final Eve, live at the Corner Hotel in Richmond, featuring your favourite shows and your favourite bands. British India, Kingswood, The Living End. Triple M Fest. Listen to Melbourne's Triple M for your chance to be there. Toolsdown, nobody beats Dan Murphy's at knock off o'clock. Choose to drink wise. Melbourne, start your day with Mick in the morning.
Did you know this? Every cow in Ireland has its own passport complete with photo and family history.
Oh.
Do you reckon they look at their own passport photos and go, oh my God, oh my God, no, I've got to keep this now for 10 years. Oh, why didn't I smile?
So
look at my hair. God, I've got a perm.
Start your day with Mick in the morning with Roo, Titus and Rosie. Weekdays from 6 on Melbourne's Triple M. Get the podcast now from the Listener app. Steel Solutions, Houston speaking.
Houston, we have a problem.
Mission Control. What's up, boss?
Too much steel. Hot dip galvanised lintels, angles and T-bars, retaining wall sections, guard and edging.
Mate, it's okay. We'll just chuck an ad on the radio pushing our great pricing for immediate pickup or quick delivery.
Great. How soon can you get it on?
Consider it done. Steel Solutions. The steel you need when you need it. Sunshine, Bayswater and Springvale.
Hello, bank.
Hi, I'm looking at buying an investment property.
Ka-ching! Have we got a high rate, high fees and no extras deal for you?
Why?
Because you're an investor. You have more money.
I work damn hard for my money, thank you. I want it to work hard for me.
Keep dreaming. Barry, fill up the money pool.
Oh, such a drainer.
Athena's investor home loans are fee-free, feature-packed and super sharp on price. Now that's the dream. Visit athena.com.au. Athena, love us and leave us. Application subject to eligibility and assessment.
You know when the game's about to kick off at your mates, but you're on beer duty? No worries, because BWS is here for it. With the right drinks, real cold, real close. See BWS website for store locations. Choose to drink wise.
Hey Dad, it's me, calling on the truck radio. I miss you heaps. We made fairy red today. I saved you some. Yeah, then oops, I ate it. I hope the truck is being good. Will you beat the horn for me when you're nearly home? I love it when you do that.
Truckies, there's so much to come home to. Always obey the signs at every level crossing.
I love you, Dad. Over and out.
Authorised by the Victorian Government, Melbourne.
Loving in the morning, loving in the evening, loving at any time. Now we've got our loving back, thanks to AMI.
If you have erectile dysfunction or premature problems, call the doctors at AMI. AMI has a fast-acting oral strip that may provide better stamina and a prolonged performance. Call the doctors at AMI on 1800 1010 80 for a free consultation.
Or go online, amiaustralia.com.au.
Shut up! The footy's on Triple M!
Triple M Rocks footy.
This quarter for Titanium Caravans. Make your next caravan a Titanium Caravan. Proudly Australian made and owned. Visit titaniumcaravans.com.au.
It's a 12-point lead to the Blues at quarter time here at the MCG. 3-4-22 to the Bombers, 1-4-10. The only goal kicker for Essendon, Peter Wright. For Carlton, Hewitt and White and Motlop are their three goal kickers. Let's get boundary side for Bob Jane T-Marts with Nat Yanidis.
Jack, I should have mentioned earlier today, it is very, very nice down here. The conditions are absolutely fantastic. 17 degrees. So that's something for the players that they're not used to at this time of year now. We mentioned earlier that there were 2 changes for the Bombers. They pulled a double late change. So they've got a couple missing, Jaden Laverde and Sam Durham as well, both out injured. But keep in mind also that the Bombers play another game on Wednesday. So that's also something that's probably in the back of the mind. And also, just one to keep an eye on, Zach Merritt's not the only player out there with a glove on tonight. Keep an eye on Liam McMahon, who's also playing with a glove. He actually got his hand stood on in the game against St Kilda late. Didn't end up going back onto the field. So just keep an eye on that.
Who were you talking to then, Jack?
To George, the producer. I forgot to push the button. I was also texting a mate to see what he was doing after the game. As Stuart Redden Lemming.
Yeah, positives for the Blues is their scoring efficiency. Ranked 16th this year, going at 41%. Tonight, going at 58. 7 scoring shots from the 12 entries. Hewitt, 11 touches and a major. Cripps, 8. Walsh, 8. And for the Bombers, McGrath leads away with 10.
And Brownie's about to unleash his fitness potential.
Is he?
Just booking in a class there. Just rolled up. Unleash your fitness potential, Nathan
Where are you
Brown.
off to, Nath?
I've just got to do a boxing session in the morning.
Are you doing it with JB again?
No, that was Wednesday. I don't mix my mates.
Are you doing it with Kane?
I reckon when you got certain mates, you do stuff with them, and then you got other mates, and you hang out with them. You don't mix mates.
And there's a few mates that you have that you would never mix. Like there's some that you could probably get away with and bring them for other things, but there's others where you're just like, nah, you're probably
there's certain
stuck in
mates
that
don't take anywhere.
Is that JB? Is it?
It's really
no. Me and JB work hard together. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
That was awkward.
Well, that's when Izzy was looking at your phone. I mean, that was pretty
well. He sort of had it up and just popped up in big bold letters. Unleash your fitness potential.
It's that sort of night here at the MCG. It's Carlton by 12 points for McDonald's and Ream Hot Water. If your hot water needs replacing, go for one that's steady, hot and strong. Ask your plumber to install a Ream. A clearance win for Carlton. Fierce handball from Walsh, who releases Hewitt from centre half forward. Looked inside, and O'Keefe slipped over. Got back up to his feet. Got involved in the contest. Jaden Newen, Dersma, and then links up with Merritt by hand. This kick must find a target, and it does with Kako at halfback.
Play on. It's been good, Isaac.
Oh, very good.
Now the ball towards centre wing. The Blues continue to win the football back. They haven't used it that well. They've had the good looks at the moment. Haven't been able to put it on the scoreboard. Walsh, Sard, Hollins. This is a good build-up by the Blues. Looking for Mackay. The kick is good. And the mark taken. 40 out, 45-degree angle. That was nice play by the Blues.
You can see now why Mackay had so many opportunities against Port Adelaide. Kick the 7 because their ball movement up the field is allowing him to get out on long leads to present to the kicker and get it in a genuine one-on-one.
So he's already kicked 2 behinds. One set shot. One was a snap along the ground. This for a handy lead. 3 goals early in the second term to the punt road end. He's hit it beautifully. Mackay gets his first. The Blues get their fourth. 4-4-28. The Bombers are 1-4-10.
And he hit him beautifully all last week, Kate. What I love most about Harry Mackay's game at the moment is he's actually attacking the lead. Sounds silly to say that, but he's coming out full-chested. He wants that ball. Doesn't matter if there's body in front of him. We saw it against Port Adelaide last week. He was happy to launch into a contest and hit someone. I remember playing against him when Harry Mackay was playing like that. He was scary to be in front of. He is a big, big man, and he makes people jump out of the way, and he's playing like that at the moment.
Isn't it good to see as well, Kate, that he's going back over his mark and kicking proper drop punts and putting them through halfway up like he did then?
Yeah, he's really worked on that routine and getting that right and knowing where he wants to kick, what type of kick from, and you can see he's confident in that now.
3-goal lead for the Blues. For McDonald's and Ream Hot Water. Triple M Rocks footy. Nice bounce from Nick McGuinness. Nice knockdown from De Koning. Walsh then back to De Koning. Next to the centre circle, they flip it wide by hand to Cripps. And he got a handball to Hollins. Drew a couple of teammates and then he'll get it back again. Hollins, nice run and dare. This has been Carlton's mode tonight. Walsh by hand to Cripps. Can go back to Hollins. Just missed him as he was driving by. And all of Carlton's work comes undone. Al Hooley has Gresham up ahead, also by hand. And now Merritt will want to swing back around onto his left. Instead, handballs in game number 250 to Gresham.
Gresham Turns the ball around the corner, but only as far as Saad. That's a strong mark. Moves it quickly. Centre half back. They've got runners to the left and right. Cowan feeds it off. Hewitt's on the end of it. He chips it to the middle. That's nice to Evans. Evans has to go back over the mark, but moves it quickly. Looking for Mackay in the pocket. They've got players over the back. O'Keefe stands and delivers. Read it nicely, the big boy. And finished. 5-4-34. It's now a 4-goal margin. The Bombers a 1-4-10 Titanium Caravan scoreboard.
Our man Gaz, Isaac.
Gary, he's been good the last couple of weeks. They've got something to work with. He's a big boy, but he moves well once the ball hits the ground as well. We just saw that then, that he was able to stay down out of the marking contest because Harry Mackay was there, throw it on the right boot, nice little snap around the corner goal. But the way Carlton are moving the ball, if they can work over this in the pre-season, as Nate said before the game started, get some genuine talent in that can kick the ball, it's a completely different Carlton side that we see.
It's game number 5 for Hudson O'Keefe.
How much does he weigh?
Doesn't say.
0.
Doesn't say.
Weighs the same as everyone else.
He'd be a big boy, I reckon.
0. But he's 202 centimetres and they don't grow on trees. McDonald's and Ream Hot Water, Triple M Rocks footy. Gresham with some more midfield time of his own. He spreads wide with a kick to the wall. Made his debut when the teams met in round 13. He's made every game since. He's making most of his opportunities on the wall.
Play on.
And off to Merritt. And half forward, low and flat. Brilliant kick. Everyone thought he was going to pump that to the goal square. Changes his mind late. And lasers one out for Jai Menzies.
Well, if you're ever not sure of what it means to draw the lead, go back and watch that kick, because absolutely no one was moving into that space. There were Carlton defenders just occupying the dangerous space, and Zach Merritt just absolutely laced that out into it, which drew the lead from Menzies perfectly.
Had the yips last week, Jai Menzies. 1 goal, 3. All 3 of them were very kickable. He's a better player than that.
Maybe he's not.
And the yips have come from Marvel to the MCG. 1-5-11 Essendon. Carlton 5-4-34. Triple M Titanium Caravan scoreboard.
It's Ollie Hollands to do the kicking in. Not a lot on the other side of the ground, so he goes to the point of the square. Motlop's the flyer, the only one there. He's got a player running. Hewitt feeds the handball. They've got players forward of the ball, taking a bounce though, and now using the left foot inside forward 50. Got over the back. Mackay, can he trap it out of bounds? Pretty frustrating when a player takes a bounce and you've got someone up the field to kick it to. You just don't know when to lead to them.
Very much so, Brownie. There's nothing more frustrating than when you're halfway through a lead and the player looks down, bounces the ball, and you know you're absolutely cooked and that it's time to turn back around.
So 23-point lead, I should say, to the Blues. Triple M Titanium Caravan scoreboard. Ball available 40 out from their goal.
D-Rod used to do that a lot. Used to take 3 bounces in 10 metres, D-Rod. He was that quick.
Yeah.
He got excited with the ball.
Was he smiling when he
Yeah, absolutely.
always smiles.
He was happy.
Just a happy man.
D-Roy, does he get the grand final this year?
Absolutely.
Surely.
Has to.
Best goal umpire in the business.
Best. By the length of the Royal Parade.
McGrath run down. Hewitt came from Royal Parade to tackle him then. And then Motlop's kick was goalward and not a great one. It's marked at full back by Dersma. What are his numbers, Ash? Red Z Legend, Xavier Dersma.
Dersma, he's had 7 disposals, a couple of tackles.
So not heaps.
So De Koning fisted away. Where do you see him as a footballer at the moment, Dersma, Kate?
I think his ball use is good. I think at times he gets the ball in really dangerous positions. For me, you want him to be that kick, the last kick inside forward 50, rather than sliding all the way down. I know that's obviously the wing slide that he plays, but I like his ball use at the front half more so than trying to get the ball out of their D50.
Well, there was talk that he, Rosie and Butters with the 3. The other 2 have kicked on. Here's Shield, Peter Wright. Good build up from the Bombers. Had a player elected not to use it, so went to the top of the square. Front of that pack, Guelphy should kick a goal. And he does. Good front and centre. Smart footballer, and he finished. The Bombers get their second, they're 2-5-17. 34 the Blues are, 17-point margin.
Made that slightly more difficult for Peter Wright than it probably needed to be. Both Bombers players just flooding back to the same position. So it was Guelphy that was the deepest, and then the offside run came. And if one of the players just ticked up, it was a genuine one-on-one. He ends up having to kick it to the dangerous space where 4 players are. If Menzie just leads back up at the leg, Peter Wright gets to have the option to either hit a short kick or go long out the back. Luckily, it did work out for them, but should have been a little bit easier than that.
There's another player, Matt Guelphy, who, like a lot of Bombers, have either missed the start or the end of the season. He didn't play until round 11 because of a hamstring issue. Smart player, as Brownie and Kate said. For McDonald's and Ream Hot Water, Triple M Rocks footy. De Koning burst away, and then time for a bounce, the big man. His kick rolls inside the attacking area. Picked off by Roberts of the Bombers. Newen on the out. Handball intercepted. De Koning got it back. He's got Mackay, who snuck forward, knocked away late. Good work, Blackiston. At full back, it rolls out of bounds and saves a goal for the Bombers. Thrown in. Left forward pocket at the punt road end. Carlton 5-4-34. Essendon 2-5-17. Triple M Titanium Caravan scoreboard.
Good result for the Blues, the out of bounds. Keeps it in their attacking area. Mackay to do the ruck work with Goldstein. Mackay got to the front, tried to lay it in the path of Walsh. Goldstein got it to Al Hooley. His kick isn't great. Hollands will pick it up. Fed the handball. Hewitt had to get his arms free. Couldn't quite do it. Good tackle by Merritt.
No prior opportunity.
Slow start the first 10 minutes, Merritt, but since then he's been motoring, Ash.
He's up to 9 disposals, 5 already in this quarter and a couple of tackles.
So a ball up just outside 50. De Koning took it out of the ruck, bounced off Merritt. That's holding the ball. Almost talked him into it.
Here's Shield coming back the other way. Interesting choice to handball.
Play on.
Advantage paid. Perkins run down right, used his body. Slips through his fingertips. Guelphy there for support, then back to Shield. 75 metres out from goal. Nice little spin. Sard saw it coming and picked it off for the Blues. Got levelled after he handballed as well. Cowan releases all the way out to the outer side where Haynes, the former Giant, chose not to pick it up. He had Lual bearing down. And we'll get it tossed in outer side wing.
Choice hotels around the grounds, Ash. Where are we heading tomorrow?
Double-header tomorrow. We'll be back here at the MCG. Collingwood versus Melbourne, and then the Adelaide Oval. We have Port taking on the Suns, Brownie.
Been watching Dylan Shield early. He's running around like he wants to play at a different club next year, Kate.
Didn't he get told that he should?
Here he is again,
told him
Dylan.
to explore other options.
I reckon that's his 13th touch or 12th touch, maybe. 4th touch.
Never been his problem getting the ball, Dylan. High one to centre half forward, Kako.
What are you
missed it
referring?
completely. And now a handball come out to Hollands. Hollands at half back. Having trouble picking it up. Eventually did. Chips the football. Nice one too to Haynes.
Yep, stand. One.
Slotted in nicely, Nick Haynes. Kate?
Yeah,
this year with the Blues?
First couple of games, I remember he was a bit shaky. Didn't have the best of starts, but
the Richmond game.
He's been really rock solid since then, though. So definitely someone that has bolstered their defensive line.
Second in the competition for marks across the season. Matt Carroll, left footer and a nice kick too. Puts it onto the chest of Ashton Moyer, just outside 50. Had runners everywhere to choose from, and Flynn Young worked the hardest. Marks on his chest, left forward pocket, punt right in.
10 metres
Brad
away.
Scott not happy with that on the Harvey Norman replay.
Lead 1 metre that way. You're fine.
They're making them work hard at times, the Bombers, but then giving up little moments like that, which is just really easy for them to chain the ball from end to end.
It's been pretty good, Young, tonight.
Yep.
His numbers, Ash, Red Z?
He's had a couple of touches and 1 intercept. Young? Have I got the wrong Young? Sorry, that's Lewis Young. Come back to the other Young. He's had 8 touches.
This is Flynn Young.
Flynn.
Who kicked 2 last week.
Oh.
Bends it back perfectly. Little left to right action. Straight through the middle. 6-4-40 Carlton. Essendon 2-5-17. Triple M Titanium Caravan scoreboard.
He bowled Chew with the in-swinger there.
He did. I just saw the eyes looking at me. I thought, no, that can't be right.
Did Young make his debut when we did the Port Adelaide Q Jackman game? Jack, was that?
Round 17 was his debut.
Was it?
You're thinking of... I reckon you're thinking of Billy Wilson.
Billy Wilson, yeah, he made his debut. But Young's been impressive.
The Q Jackman game, did you call it?
Isaac just remembers things in regards to that moment.
I'll tell you what.
Himself.
No, you're not remembering the game. Birmingham was terrible. But no, he's been impressive. He was impressive last week. He started the game well. Brother of Lewis. Is he true man?
I think they are distantly related, Isaac.
Oh, are they? Well, you just made that up as well.
Yep.
So not brothers, because that's not super distant.
They look completely different.
It's an uncommon last name too. So the Blues out of the middle again. Walsh been good. Did a 360 and then fed it back to Hewitt. Low ball. Nice one too. Durden. 60 out. Fed it back to Walsh from 55. Centres the ball. Looking for Willie White. Couldn't take it. Redmond's got an issue. Gave it off. Roberts has now got that same issue.
Essendon.
But he'll get a free kick. High contact.
Stand.
I'm not sure, Brownie, why Walsh went and got that handball receive and called for it there.
No, explain why.
Well, he ran around the back of his Carlton teammate that was 50 metres out, and he gets the handball receive and has an Essendon player coming right in to block his right foot as a kick, and then has to mung one inside 50. If your teammate's got the ball in a really good position, eyes up, facing forward, give him the opportunity. If a handball receives on, take it. If there's no handball receive, give your man the best opportunity to hit a leading forward.
Triple M, Seabus Super special comments. Seabus Super making hard work pay off. You got Isaac and Kate in the back row.
Yeah, man.
We're up to 30. We're nearly 33 million now views on that video. We'll get back to that. Low ball inside. Slips through the hands of Mackay. Would have been a tough one to mark. And Shield pumps one out to the wing. Clever knock on by Wiedering. Couldn't mark, but got it to the advantage of Hollands. His kick did Walsh absolutely no favours whatsoever. Lawal came flying in. The skills of the Blues just coming back to bite them. Isaac Smith, Seabus Super.
Just ticked over 34 million views.
Watch my back.
Yeah.
Viral.
34 million and 41,000 views.
It's a lot, isn't it? So a bouncing ball. Al Hooley had to go back with a flight. Kept his eye on it, did well. Didn't even get a possession in the end. And the Bombers, that's a dangerous ball, but nicely picked up by Unwin, but he got ragdolled holding the ball. He had nowhere to go, and Cowan, who's a big kick of the footy, so too is Akers. Akers will unload. Top of the square, looking for players, can't mark. Ball into the ground level. Langford, unsighted so far. Young went to ground. Langford on top of him. And we'll have a ball up just inside forward 50.
Bumped onto it.
Giles is left with our house guest.
They're down on the boundary with Nat.
They're down there now.
I just could see the pink jacket. That's what stood out at me.
Fancy.
Ben and Paul, who are with us tonight.
Velvet as well.
On the opportunity to spend the night with the Triple M footy team. Here's Hewitt. For his second, hits the post. Yeah, they stayed for a quarter in the box. Probably weren't that impressed with what they were hitting. Down the boundary.
Should we get an update from them?
Have you had a touch of the velvet jacket or not?
Let's get down to Nat for Bob Jane team.
I was just telling the boys that they got to mention upstairs because you can see the jacket. So hello from the boys down here.
I did the event that they bought this night as a prize pack.
Oh yeah,
must have done a good job, I thought.
What event was that, Brand?
It was here at the MCG. Footy Colours Day.
Oh, Footy Colours Day.
Raising money for kids with cancer. It was a good day. Paul Salmon was there.
What did they pay? Was it worth it or?
No, it was an ambassador. Isaac?
No, not for you. I meant the boys. What did they pay for the experience?
It's got a bit awkward.
What did you invoice?
Dylan Shield on centre wing.
He wanted to.
Langford. I'm an ambassador. Bouncing ball.
Paid ambassador.
I am not paid, Isaac. That's why I said I'm an ambassador.
Anyway, do we know what the boys?
The boys with the big jacket, they paid handsomely. They're very generous. And good to have him in here.
Poor Paul. He's sitting next to Giles. Both Essendon supporters. They'd be finding this one a little bit tough.
Sit back down to the boundary, didn't it?
So I just spoke to the boys and they tell me that they actually paid Brownie some Bitcoin to get this deal.
Old season's coming, I tell you. Ethereum, we're off to the moon.
It's one way around the ATO. Blackiston on the outer side. We're going to the moon, apparently. It's the half forward.
America are putting a nuclear reactor on there.
Pack splits and it's out of bounds. 6-5-41 Carlton.
You not heard that, Brownie?
No.
Carlton.
Essendon 2-5-17. Would you like to go to the moon, Kate?
Not really.
To think about Armageddon where they put the...
I don't understand it. Takes forever to get there, forever to get home. You can't walk when you're home. I don't see the real need to do that.
Would they have a bottle shop?
Like a night out.
Bruce Willis at his best.
It's a lot cheaper to just have a night out.
Great movie. Great movie, that one.
Liv Tyler.
That's it. Walsh, Williams.
He wasn't in there.
Right half back. Steve Tyler wrote the song about his daughter for Armageddon.
Really?
Yep. Here's Redmond. Next to the Amy centre circle. He better kick quickly, and he does. High up and under. 3 bombers around this footy. It ricochets off the chest of Kako. Williams is being held. Umpire let it go. Knocks it towards the boundary line. Follow-up from Peter Wright was okay. Walsh deep in defence. Hoists it over his shoulder.
Free kick will go to Haynes. Took the mark in the end anyway, almost.
Push in the back.
Doesn't realise he's got a free kick yet. Now he goes back. Langford playing back tonight. Ash, what are his numbers?
Langford, just the 8 disposals, a couple of tackles.
Carroll. Got a nice left foot and he's got players on. Akers is one of those. Commentary side wing. Fed the ball to Cowan. Cowan wants to use Akers again, but can't. Well blocked up by the Bombers, but the kick is good anyway. Durden. Durden's got Young on short. Elects not to go to the lead. Beautiful. And the mark taken by that man, Harry Mackay, again, who's looking dangerous.
What they've done here, Carlton, they've set this up beautifully. They used the full width of the ground early in the first term and the second term as well. So now Essendon are defending so hard to cover the perimeter that it's opened up options through the corridor, and now they're taking that through the middle, which is really hard to stop.
Big Harry has one. This directly in front. 35 out. Punt road end. Sliced it. Grew for one behind. That's a Harry miss.
Great point you make there, Kate. Carlton have set up like that the last couple of weeks to give Harry just a big hole, and Durden was waiting for that. He had other hit-ups that he could have hit, but he was waiting for Harry to get his timing right and then fell right in the hole. He should knock that over 25 metres out directly in front. But just smart football.
Is he trying to kick that footy too hard, Nathan? Harry Mackay? He looks like he's really trying to kick the
I don't know what the difference is from week to week, but 7 straight last week, nailed him at 19 goals, 3 coming into tonight, so he has been hitting them well.
Zach Merritt from left half back goes to Dylan Shield.
Stay out, Ash.
What are his numbers up to, Ash? Dylan Shield, Red's Ed.
This will be disposal number 18, leading ball winner for the Bombers, 100% kicking efficiency.
Oh, he's never had any problem finding it.
Playing like a man possessed. That kick picked off by Carroll.
When it comes to goal kicking, everything is to do with your ball drop. Doesn't matter how you kick it. If your ball drop isn't right, the ball's not going to go where you want it to.
Free lesson for the kids at home. Those who are still awake. 8:30 on a school night.
Mine wouldn't be.
Merritt, mine definitely aren't.
Mine aren't.
One will be awake in an hour though. Here's Redmond.
Play on.
Huge week last week, Mason Redmond, 36 disposals. Lual links up. Dersma.
Outside 5.
Marks that long kick. He's 55 metres out from goal. He's got some room on the mark. Sets it up for Langford, who got a good look at it. Couldn't mark. Walsh thrown into the ground. It's out of bounds. Left forward pocket.
42 plays, 17, 6 minutes to go before half-time. Blues in control. How's the crowd, Ash?
Probably 45,000, I reckon.
Still not bad.
Yeah.
45 on a Thursday night. 2 sides well out of the 8. Big supporter bases. Free kick is paid. It's going to go to the Bombers.
Holding Gresham.
And the free kick's going to go to Gresham. It's either him or Unwin, who had his head ripped off.
With me, Zach.
The Gresham free kick came first.
Matt, you need to be out.
So Jade Gresham.
Yeah, you're good. Thanks, Zach. Play on.
Across the body. Career set shots, 50 goals, 46, but it doesn't make the distance. It's a little bit of a whipping boy, Jade Gresham. I don't reckon that's going to help.
Why can't that be a drop punt?
I understand. So you talk about it, players practice it at training and their percentages will be higher from a snap around the corner. But Christ, you've got to make the distance, don't you? From 25 metres out, you can't be dropping it short in the square.
Sard's kick too hot. Shields stole it. Marks runs to 35 and he misses as well.
He can find it, Brownie.
He can. Just has trouble disposing of it sometimes.
That was poor.
Oh, dear.
Oh, look at Brad Scott.
Seething.
You can understand Brad Scott's frustrations this year, can't you?
Outside 5, play on.
Absolutely. A lot of injuries. Kicks like that don't help. De Koning takes a nice mark. Has a runner. That's Carroll. Keeps it low. Akers had that space on the wing. Cripps. He's got a runner inboard. Durd shows a turn of foot. Right foot. Kicks it straight back to the Bombers.
Stand. Play on. Play on.
And then Voss has the same expression that Brad Scott did.
You can understand Voss's frustrations this year.
Absolutely.
Lawal, nice long ball.
Stand. Stand.
Underneath the Shane stand.
Stay out. Thanks, Nick.
Matt Guelphy. Kate is kicking. We've all been talking about Carlton's kicking tonight, and Essendon's, to be honest, too. Is it the sort of thing that you can fix in one off-season, or is it a longer play than that?
Well, they've been poor kicks for a while. I think the last few seasons they've been towards the bottom, Carlton especially, of the kicking efficiency stats. So it's one of those things that's, are they using the ball the right way for them to be able to execute their skills? Is there too much pressure from up the field? I feel like tonight it's been a lot better because they've taken more uncontested possessions.
Flynn Young kicks goal square bound. Evans should have marked that one. It bounced straight off his hands and it'll be balled up 15 away from goal.
Taking the easy kicks, which they're doing tonight, really helps to show that the kicking efficiency is better on display.
Stolen by Moyer from the stoppage. Nice little crumbing goal.
It's easy.
It's very easy. Ashton Moyer with his first, and Carlton extend their lead now to 30 points. 7-6 plays 2-6, Triple M. Titanium Caravan scoreboard.
We spoke about it last week, Kate. We reckon Carlton have found one in Moyer. He's exciting around goal and created many opportunities since he's come into the side, but even there, that's a stoppage goal. So you see him lead up and mark it. There, he's kicking it from a stoppage.
I'll tell you who didn't find him. Any of the Essendon defenders just there.
Well, it's funny, you were just talking about the kicking efficiency, and I was thinking they should be hitting a lot of kicks tonight, and I reckon it's dropped off over the last 10 minutes. The efficiencies have dropped down. Two-man, you'll be able to fill us in, but there's bugger all pressure down the field to not hit your kick tonight.
Yeah, look, Carlton's kick efficiency is down at 62%. At one stage they were going at 70. That's inside the last 10 minutes, but you're right, it is a low-pressure game. You look at this quarter, the pressure numbers. Bombers are at 165, Essendon at 172.
The Bombers are at 165 and Essendon are at 172.
That's it.
30 points the margin. I see where you're heading there, Isaac. Akers. The big man O'Keefe can't mark it. Red man took it off the pack. Clark looking for Goldstein on centre wing. Finds him.
Well, they got away with it.
So what are Carlton's pressure numbers?
They're at 172. There you go.
Goldstein with the left foot. To half forward. Looking for right. Getting back was De Koning. Did a nice job. Now needs to hit.
He fended off his own player then.
With the left. Good mark taken in the middle of the ground. That was by Perkins, who got up and moved it. Al Hooley.
A preview of Mad Monday, maybe. Fending off some teammates.
I thought he was already at the Saints.
To Koning. And we're talking about there is Wiedering. Works the way out of defence with Akers. 2.5 minutes until half-time. Carlton, with the way they've been attacking, still plenty of time to put one or two more on the board. Triple M Titanium Caravan scoreboard makes your next caravan a Titanium Caravan, proudly Australian made and owned. Visit titaniumcaravans.com.au. Hewitt slips over, works a handball to Mackay next to the interchange bench. Dispossessed prior to Roberts, who can get it on the wraparound and step back around. Chose not to kick, instead gave it to Merritt.
He's scanning and he can't find anybody. Kicks it straight back to Sard. Sard a short ball to Hewitt. Minute 52 to go before half-time. The Blues go into slow play. He's got Cowan near the boundary and he uses him now.
I'm not sure why the Blues have slowed this down. They've got the upper hand here. I'd be trying to sink the slipper and going into half-time.
Cowan looking for Mackay. Used his body. Did it nicely up against Durst for the smaller man. They're in no hurry here, the Blues. Just a very slow play. He kicks it into the pocket. De Koning's the target. He can't mark it. Off hands. Will White, handballed it forward. O'Keefe did nicely. Evans, Cripps. Couldn't pick it up. Opportunity now for the Bombers. Straight back to Akers though, who dropped the mark. Had it wrapped up. And now our Hooley. He's got some wheels. And he kicks it out in front of nobody. The only man there is Cowan. And he takes a while to pick it up.
What is going on out there?
I don't know. Bloody hell.
What was Akers doing? So he had a trampoline on his chest.
What was Paddy Cripps doing? Is
I
he
don't
picking
know.
the ball up and toe poked it? Wow.
Clock ticks down to 38 seconds before half-time, which...
I might go get an early scone.
Yeah, we can just press Control-Alt-Delete on this game, I think, and restart it at half-time.
Time, 2 metres back. Stand.
Mackay takes a good pack mark. Doesn't seem any great rush, Harry Mackay.
Went back like they were 2 points up. 31-minute mark of the last quarter.
He just bombs it away to a pack situation, just inside the Blues forward 50. Half-time upon us.
You right, Nathan?
You having a scone at half-time, Nathan?
About to go get one.
Good.
Can you get me one?
Get in the queue early. Dersma, air defence, right marks on the wing, siren about to sound for half-time in a game that has reached no great heights at this stage. It's got all the feelings of a dead rubber. 7-6-48 Carlton. Essendon 2-6-18. That'll be in on the other side of this to take you through the halftime show. We're off to get some action.
All on our own.
Triple M Rocks Footy.
That quarter for Titanium Caravans. Make your next caravan a Titanium Caravan. Proudly Australian made and owned. Visit titaniumcaravans.com.au.
For Ream Hot Water.
Triple M Rocks Footy.
Hot water needs replacing? Go for one that's steady, hot and strong. Ask your plumber to install a Ream.
Melbourne, start your day with Mick
in the morning.
There are certain jobs where you can refer to people with their nicknames and jobs where you can't.
Yeah.
Footy commentary, yes.
Yes.
War correspondent, no. And
surgery,
back to you in the studio, knackers. All quiet here.
Start your day with Mick in the Morning with Roo, Titus and Rosie. Weekdays from 6 on Melbourne's Triple M.
Australian-made Best Shed Sheds are the best sheds. bestsheds.com.au.
The team down, then it's time to lift your game with a cat from United Forklifts. The toughest and most reliable forklift on the market is in stock right now. Lift your game with a cat from the United Forklifts team. Google United Forklifts today.
Lift your game with United.
Cook with the world's best brands at Harvey Norman and receive 10% of your purchase price in bonus gift cards with selected cooking appliances. That's right, spend $299 or more on selected cooking appliances and get 10% in bonus Harvey Norman gift cards. Create your dream kitchen now with this hot offer. Get 10% of your purchase price in bonus gift cards with selected cooking appliances over $299. Limited time now at Harvey Norman. Best brands, best range, best prices guaranteed. Conditions and exclusions apply.
Experience the Aussie broadband difference with award-winning local support, reliable network and no lock-in contracts. Plus, for a limited time, pay just $1 for your first month on select plans. Switch in minutes at aussiebroadband.com.au. New customers only. Ends August 31. T's and C's apply.
Who's got the goods this footy season?
Robots got it.
With Robot Building Supplies, you'll be on a winner this year.
140mm wide Mervu decking from $8.55 per linear metre.
Robot's been servicing the building, fencing, engineering, roofing and cabinet making industries for over 70 years now. So if you need the team to make sure you get the result,
Robots got it.
Robot Building Supplies, Notting Hill, Sunshine, Preston, Dramana, Pakenham, Coldstream and Darnham. RobotBuildingSupplies.com.au.
ROBOT, Robot Building Supplies.
With Love Honey, you'll feel pleasure like never before. With thousands of top-rated toys, lingerie and more, feel the Love Honey all day long. Shop now at lovehoney.com.au. Discreet delivery, endless pleasure.
Been in an accident that wasn't your fault? Why should you be inconvenienced? Right to Drive will get you back on the road in no time with a like-for-like replacement vehicle. Doesn't matter if it's your work van or ute, they'll deliver straight to your door at no cost to you. Search Right to Drive today.
If it's not your fault and you need a ride, call Right to Drive. If it's not your fault and you need a ride, call Right to Drive.
T's and C's apply.
Hi babe, it's me, just checking in. I missed you. Hope the truck's treating you well out there on the road. I caught myself making 2 cups of tea this morning. Old habits, I guess. Hey, it reminds me, let's try that new brunch place. Maybe for our anniversary? Drive safe, okay? See you soon.
Truckies, there's so much to come home to. Always obey the signs at every level crossing.
Love you, babe. Over and out.
Authorised by the Victorian Government, Melbourne.
Shut up! The footy's on Triple M!
Triple M rocks footy.
This halftime break for Specsavers Audiology. Rediscover the joy of everyday sounds with a Specsavers hearing expert today.
It's been all one-way traffic here at the MCG in the first half. Carlton doing all the damage without hitting incredible heights against the Bombers. 7-6-48. The Blues lead Essendon 2-6-18 by 18 points. This is the halftime break for Specsavers Audiology. Specsavers Audiology. Rediscover the joy of everyday sounds with a Specsavers hearing expert today. Two-man, what have been the stats in the first half?
Well, the pressure rating's low for both teams. Bombers going at 163, Carlton at 168. But the Bombers are second in the comp for kick clangers, average 24 per game. So considering the pressure is very low, they've already racked up 16.5.
Who's first for clangers?
First for kick clangers in the AFL is Adelaide, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, for Red Z.
Okay.
But the Blues, they come in at number 4. They average 12.5, and they've already racked up 12 as well, so they're hitting their average. But positives for the Blues, they're winning the clearances. They're at plus 10. It's 9-2 out of the centre, and they've posted 3-2 from stoppage, have Carlton opposed to the Bombers at 1-2. And their ball movement from defensive 50 to inside 50 has been very good. They're going at 37%. The league average is only 22. George Hewitt, he's on target for a PB. He's racked up 25 disposals in the half, thrown 8 clearances and a goal. His career high is 39. Sam Walsh has been busy again with 20 touches. Lockie Cowan has been pretty good over the last 6 weeks. He's had 14 disposals and 6 intercepts. And Harry Mackay, a bit wayward. 9 disposals, 7 marks, but 1 goal, 3. And for the Bombers, Dylan Shield with 67% by foot. McGrath busy with 17 disposals, along with Redmond also with 17. Izzy.
It's all well and good getting the ball. It is true, man, but you got to use it well. Some of the guys with big numbers on the ground, haven't been using it overly well tonight, but it does, and it's hard to analyse, and I don't want to sound negative at all, but it feels like a bit of a training run. It feels like a dead rubber type of game at the moment. You name those pressure numbers. In 2 weeks' time when the finals hit, we're going to have pressure numbers well over 200. We're hovering around the 150s at the moment. So it feels like they're just running around trying to get to the end of the season at the moment. I'm not sure what we're going to see in the second half, but I have been impressed with a couple of players. Motlop, I really like what he's doing. He's been super impressive. I feel like Redmond always for Essendon. Roberts has been going well. Flynn Young, not Lewis.
Flynn Young.
He's been impressive for Carlton, and I would have said Hollands has been one of their most important players in that quarter as well. So we're seeing a lot of young guys starting to play. We're seeing, especially for Carlton, guys playing different positions that have impact on the game, so they'll get confidence going into the off-season doing that. But yes, as I said, it does feel like a bit of a training run out there.
Okay, well, let's keep it positive because there is around 50,000 fans here, both who want to see their club win and want to see them progress. The way that the Blues are finishing the season, I know they've only played Port Adelaide and Essendon, and this game is only halfway through, but is it enough to give fans hope?
I think it is. It's enough to give fans hope. Where they're going to be next year, who knows? I think Essendon got a hell of a lot of change happening to their list, especially with all the injuries they've had, but they've been able to blood and expose certain players that wouldn't have got opportunities otherwise. Carlton, they'll be in the market. I think everyone's resigned to the fact that TDK is probably going, but it means they'll be able to get other players in. And they, as Brownie mentioned before the game, and what a lot of people have been talking about most of the year, if they can get players in that can kick, that'll really help their chances and with a little bit of speed. But they got some young players in Hollands, both the Hollands brothers, when they're both playing. The Camporellis are starting to come in. Jagger Smith's meant to be able to kick. So they got some young guys on their list as well. But yeah, it does give hope, but they haven't really beaten anyone of note.
Yeah. What about for the Bombers, though? I mean, we've seen a lot of players that we wouldn't normally have seen, let's face it. I think that
It's been hard doing their games. You have to do a fair bit of research now.
There's 15 debutants this season. I think there's like 1 or 2 players on the list that haven't played an AFL game. But is there anyone that's really stood out that you just didn't expect to see this year?
Oh, I don't. Well, there's probably 10 people I didn't expect to see. They've played people they picked up off the mid-season draft. I've been really impressive with what they've done at the draft with Caddy and Kako. I reckon they've nailed those 2 picks, and I feel like they're going to be mainstays for the next 10 to 15 years for them. But they've just got so much improvement to do with their list.
A couple of names to run past you. Liam McMahon.
Yep.
I think he's been pretty good. Also, Young Nguyen.
Yep.
Jaden Nguyen's been pretty good as well. And Archie Roberts,
Archie Roberts is probably the one.
Yeah, he's been great.
Yep.
So there is some positives there for the Bombers. For the Blues, you mentioned that TDK probably going to be going. There's been a bit of talk about Charlie Curnow potentially leaving as well. He's been linked to the Swans. Dean Cox spoke about it today, said that they haven't spoken to him, but you expect Charlie to be at the Blues next year?
I have no idea, and I feel like the Blues... They won't necessarily have everyone on the table, but I think if they get an offer that they like for any player, they would strongly look at it this year. I think they're in a time where they're looking to reload and go again. So if the right option came up, so for example, Charlie Curnow, Sydney Sydney give 2 first-round draft picks and maybe a player that they're after, then, Carlton would seriously look at that. That means they get a hell of a lot of money off their salary cap, and it means they get genuine young talent into their list, which will set them up pre-Tasmania as well. So clubs are starting to look pre-Tassie because Tassie are going to have a lot of impact in the draft over the next few years. So I wouldn't be surprised, and Graham Wright is a list manager at heart, so I wouldn't be surprised if they're starting to go down that path, and it wouldn't surprise me if any Carlton player ended up somewhere else at the end of the season.
It's certainly going to be an interesting trade period, that's for sure. We need to get to our Amy Clanger, which happened in the first half. When Clangers happen, it's lucky you're with Amy, and Brownie had this beauty for us.
So the Blues bring the ball back in. Sard with a long one looking for De Koning. That's a strong mark just in front of the old man.
Is Goldie going around again?
He hopes not.
Did you forget his name then, Nate?
I did.
The old man.
Mackay.
Goldberg.
Now Andrew McGrath looks for the old man. That is Todd Goldstein, for those who aren't sure who he is.
You were worried about remembering all the young kids in the debutants.
Oh.
Brownie can't remember the bloke that played 300 games.
Yeah, 343 games I couldn't remember. But I do feel for the callers. They do a bloody fantastic job because it is so hard to pick every player. Mind you, he is the tallest, biggest bloke on the ground. He's got a pretty distinct hairline as well, Nat, so he's hard to miss.
He certainly is, but you know what? It's been a long season, so we'll give Brownie that one. Hey, very quickly.
Been a long Thursday night season.
Well, that's what I want to talk to you about. Thursday night footy. Has it worked? Because this is the first season that we've had it every single week.
Yeah.
We liked the idea of having Thursday night footy, but, it's not necessarily a family-friendly time slot. Has it worked?
Thursday night footy works. And we saw for the last 10 years that Thursday night footy works. When it doesn't work is when you schedule terrible games on Thursday night. And then that hurts the whole rest of the weekend. So if you schedule a big game on a Thursday night, that means the flow-on effect into the weekend is massive, and the energy around football over that weekend is massive. And the AFL have missed a mark this year with Thursday night footy. I think it works best in places like Adelaide, Brisbane, Sydney even, Perth.
Yep.
Melbourne, for some reason, haven't fully grasped the Thursday night footy concept unless it's like a season opener or... not Anzac Day, but say it's an Anzac Day Eve. It happens to be Anzac Day Eve. One of those type of events. Melbourne really get around Thursday footy, but Thursday night footy every week in Melbourne doesn't seem to work. But Adelaide Oval, they seem to fill it every week. You take it to Perth, it's a bit of a novelty. They fill it. You go to Sydney, you go to Brisbane, they seem to get pretty good numbers as well. So I think you got to share it around. And you got to pick the right games to open the weekend with.
Yeah, certainly one for the AFL to watch for next season. Very quickly, what do you want to see? What do you hope to see in the second half from both sides?
Oh.
And don't say play better.
I'm not sure the green shoots to poor Brendan Bolton. He bloody cops it a lot. But I don't know. You just want to see them finish off the season. But to be honest, Nat, and being an ex-player, they're not playing for anything at the moment, unless you're playing for your career, which there'd be some players out there that are playing for a contract, but most players would either know if they're going on next year or if they're not. A lot of them are probably in injury prevention mode, to be honest, and that sounds terrible, but there is nothing on this game tonight.
Essendon aren't even playing for Mad Monday because they've got to play again.
Yeah, they've got to play again.
So that's where the Bombers are at. This has been the halftime break for Specsavers Audiology. Specsavers Audiology. Rediscover the joy of everyday sounds with the Specsavers hearing expert today. It is halftime at the MCG. It is the Blues by 30 points in what is their final game for the season. We've got a big second half coming up after this break. McDonald's and Ream Hot Water, Triple M rocks footy.
That halftime break for Specsavers Audiology. Rediscover the joy of everyday sounds with a Specsavers hearing expert today.
For Ream Hot Water and McDonald's,
Triple M rocks footy. You said no more repeats.
Better music, more variety.
You told us the type of music you love.
We love 80s and 90s.
Plays a lot of music that I grew up with.
And that sounds just like Triple M's $50,000 no repeat workday.
And all the girls say I'm pretty fly. You can run and you can hide. Let a brick in the wall.
We listen to you because you listen to us.
Triple M all day long, I love it.
Good times and greatest hits. Triple M.
Tongs, portable eskies, game day snacks, face paint, footies for a kick around post-match. Prime's got you covered to be game day ready. Just place an eligible order and it's delivered to your door next day in selected areas. Whatever you're after for the footy this weekend, Prime will sprint it to your doorstep faster than a full forward in full flight. Yobioti! Sign up to Prime at amazon.com.au/Prime.
Chasing some extra legroom and premium seats this footy season? Fans who know best choose Sixt for all their vehicle rental needs. Whether you're looking to make game day travel smoother than a handball or want to give your holiday rental car a luxury touch, we have the right vehicle for you. At Sixt, we'll have you out on the road, not stuck on the sidelines. And das ist good. So travel like a premiership player this season. Book today at sixt.com.au.
The Big Arch has arrived at Macca's. 2 100% Aussie beef patties, 3 layers of cheese and tangy Big Arch sauce. It's big. New Big Arch for big Macca's hunger. Available after 10:30am.
For 20 years, Castrol Edge engine oils have been trusted by manufacturers, mechanics and drivers to unlock the very edge of performance. Castrol Edge is extensively tested against some of the most demanding performance standards in the world. It's why Castrol Edge is chosen exclusively by leading car manufacturers and is relied upon by the best in world motorsport, including Tickford Racing, to deliver race-winning performance. Choose Castrol Edge and unlock the very edge of performance for yourself.
And Robert, do you promise to care for Sarah? Like my car's lifetime guarantee on all work with almost any car repair.
I do? Get the care you deserve at My Car Tyre and Auto. People first. T's and C's apply.
It's me. Just thought I'd check in. You must be out past Mildura by now. Keep that truck slow and steady, yeah? I was just thinking about that time we broke down out past Ararat. 2 hours, 1 busted drive belt and a pack of mint slices later. I haven't laughed that much in years. Anyway, call in when you stop.
Truckies, there's so much to come home to. Always obey the signs at every level crossing.
There's a mint slice with your name on it for when you're back. I'll try not to eat it. Over and out.
Authorised by the Victorian Government, Melbourne.
Does your business need a loan? With OnDeck, you can get funds from 10K to 250K approved in as fast as 2 hours. Lightning fast loans tailored to your small business needs.
OnDeck's lightning quick approval process saved my business when I needed it most.
Don't wait. Visit ondeck.com.au now and experience lightning fast funding for your business. OnDeck, your trusted small business loan specialists. T's and C's apply. All loans are subject to lender approval.
Shut up! The footy's on Triple M!
Triple M rocks footy.
This quarter for Bunnings Trade. No matter where you are, Bunnings Trade is here to help tradies, builders and businesses get the job done.
Well, the Oz Kickers have cleared off the ground and the big boys are back out on the ground now. Carlton and Essendon. Thursday night footy at the MCG. The Blues 7-6-48 lead the Bombers 2-6-18. Kate McCarthy, Choice Hotels around the grounds tomorrow night. We get more for our money, of course, with Choice Hotels, so you can check into more, get the lowest price guarantee. guarantee when you book direct at choicehotels.com. We are back here for the Pies and the Demons.
We certainly are. We will be on that with Brian Taylor and Joey Montagna as well. It's an interesting game, that one, because Collingwood need to work out where their best mix is, whether it's what their inside mids look like, who's playing outside, and also who's covering Jeremy Howe or how they're structuring up in that back line. So it's going to be an interesting one. He's obviously coming back in. They brought Roan Steele back in as well. Will Parker, Ed Allen omitted, and no changes for Melbourne. So a must-win game, obviously, but I think they need to get a few things right and get some momentum heading into finals, the Pies.
You'll hear that game from 7 o'clock after the dominant Friday huddle that Nate's a part of each and every week from 4 o'clock right around Australia on the Triple M network. And Port Adelaide and Gold Coast, the other game tomorrow night at the Adelaide Oval. For those listening in South Australia, that will be your game. For the rest of the Triple M family, you can hear that game on the Listener app, LISTNR. Third quarter for Bunnings Trade, no matter where you are, Bunnings Trade is here to help tradies, builders and businesses, whether it's sourcing supplies, quoting on jobs, or arranging delivery direct to site. They've got the trade specialists in-store that are dedicated to you and your trade. Gee, they helped me out this week too. And their builders team has account managers who can come to you and help manage your jobs at every build stage. Plus, you can call Trade Assist for quick assistance on 134 872. Walked into Bunnings this week, Kate. Just needed a couple of things. Spoke to a gentleman who took me down both aisles that I needed things, in and out in 5 minutes. Easy as you like.
It's better than me. I get lost in Bunnings, not in the sense that I can't find what I'm looking at. I just go looking in all the aisles and end up spending way too much money than I was not supposed to go there and spend. Got Darude again. Bit of sandstorm at half time. That should get things up and about.
Oh, yeah. Take you back to the old marquee days, Nate. Dancing on the bars.
Here we go. Second half. Couldn't be any worse than the first. 30-point lead to the Blues.
Careful what you wish for.
We're expecting better things after half-time.
Are we?
We are, Isaac. I'm the eternal optimist. The Blues and the Dons are going to get this on. 7-6-48.
Oh.
And that is the Blues. That's a poor start by the umpire.
It's a setback.
5-42. What's his name?
Nick McGuinness.
Yep. Well, Nick.
Fine job.
So the ball up. Goldstein went to ground, so did it to Koenig, shoveled it out to Kako, Shield, and now McGrath. The first entry inside forward 50. Guelphy went up high. Front of the pack was Menzie. Guelphy, dribble, smart player, good finish. Good start by the Bombers. Guelphy gets his second, and it's back to 4 goals.
That was clever from Peter Wright and a couple of other Bombers that were involved in that. They knew they had the outnumber. It just had to tap the ball on rather than taking possession of it. A really nice handball back over his head from Menzie, and then Peter Wright knew that Guelphy was there, just tapped it down. If he took possession, probably gets that disrupted with either a tackle or pressure from Carlton. So that was nice and a really clever finish from Matt Guelphy.
And third quarters have been a concern for the Blues this year. They've won 4 from 22. They've been outscored by 199 points.
Brilliant by you, Astua. Red Z Lending, Nat, Bob Jane T-Marts.
Yeah, Jack, no changes made to either side at half-time. So just to reiterate the subs, it is Lucas Camporelli for Carlton and Zach Johnson for the Bombers.
The glass half full approach from Brownie's work. Bombers kick the first goal of the third quarter for McDonald's and Ream Hot Water, Triple M Rocks footy. Walsh to Cripps by hand, back to Walsh, and now back to Cripps, a little two-man game. The skipper got to 45 out, and his kick is shallow. Mark drop, one that Pryor would normally take. And he butters up and escorts that ball to the boundary line. Thrown in, right forward pocket.
Todd, Harry. So right up against the point post boundary, throwing Blues an attack. Cripps have 3 disposals in that chain there with Walsh.
Triple M Red Z, 2.
Blackiston. He's tackled by Harry Mackay, rolled over. And then now, Roberts. Roberts handballs out. He found Clark. Clark wide to Menzie on the bounce. He gets to centre wing. Only Guelphy against 2. The kick didn't favour him. And an easy mark taken by Carroll.
Liam McMahon tonight, Ash. We've sung his praises so far. Doesn't feel like we've seen a lot of him, Red Z.
2 disposals and scoreless.
It's because he's playing on Wiedering for the first time.
Play on.
First Wiedering he's played on.
That's it. Cowan loads up from half forward. O'Keefe from the back. That's hit him fair in the face. Ball works back out to Hewitt. 55 away from Carlton's goal.
Handball.
Cripps trying to extricate it free. Eventually did. Shield handballs to no one in particular. Had a busy first half. Roberts brings Walsh to ground. Umpire calls for it. Stewart, Red Z.
So just with Jacob Wiedering, defensive one-on-one contest, he's only lost 7 from 53, which is 13%. That's the second lowest percentage of any defender who's had more than 40 defensive one-on-ones.
Sam Taylor, the number one, Ash.
Spot on, going at just under 12%.
That is a late bogus stat, that is.
Oh,
it is.
Stats party.
McGrath fed the ball to Clark. Clark to Shield.
They got pigs there.
Shield to Al Hooley. Nice build up from the Bombers to Langford.
That party put you to sleep, wouldn't it?
Langford back to Al Hooley. Looking inside forward, 51 on by Haynes. Sensed the danger. Came through, took the footy. Found Walsh. Walsh found some space. Handball out. That'll be holding the ball, and it is. Took way too long. Free kick to Merritt. Normally uses it well. And he finds Langford. Langford will kick from 50.
Backside. Stand.
You called Harry Sheasel's 54 last week, too, man. What was that party like?
It was that. Well, we're going to bank that later on in the year, come November. But very emotional experience.
The win and the call of the 54. How many hours in the spa?
For Red Z Lending Stats, we went 14 consecutive hours. We haven't done that since 1999.
Hang on.
Nice.
At the spa?
I like Langford forward. For back-to-back goals, that's a beautiful kick. Don't put him in the back line again, Brad Scott. He's a natural forward. The Bombers got the first two. And a little bit of pressure comes on the Blues. 48 plays 30. It's on the Bunnings Trade scoreboard.
Hey, can you explain that 14 hours?
No, let's not.
We're in the spa for 14 consecutive hours. So what we do, we watch a replay of the game. And
yeah.
Got a little,
that goes for about 2.5.
No, we watched it multiple times.
Back to back.
We celebrated each one of Sheasel's disposals. High fives. Lemon, lime and bitters as well for Red Z.
Nice.
With your girlfriend?
You're fixated with that, aren't you, Brown?
Yeah, the fact that Mrs. Chu's not Mrs. Chu.
No.
Oh, God, I nearly fell over when I found that out.
What are you waiting for, Ash?
Good things come to those who wait, Jack. As I said, North win the
was it a premiership promise?
I'll propose.
Oh, well.
She might not
you won't
say
get married, will you?
Wish her all the best with her second partner. Cripps out of the middle for McDonald's and Ream Hot Water. Triple M rocks footy. Hewitt sweeps a handball to Haynes and kicks from a standing start. Ball was touched. Players haven't heard the call yet. So Evans works a handball back. White squares it up. Akers camped underneath. Didn't have it for long enough. Roberts has a fumble. He's had a couple of those tonight. Knocks the ball clear. Hollands 55 away from Carlton's goal. By hand to Akers. Quick kick will be just enough from Young. Nobody home from the Blues, and Clark marks at full back.
He's looked okay down back, Isaac.
Yep.
Triple M Super comments. Super making hard work pay off.
We've just lost a client.
Yep.
He said the footy was bad.
Thing is, I'm looking through 3 bits of glass here and the camera, and I couldn't see who had the ball.
Oh, blaming the tools. Yes.
Well, when we've got ABC one next to us as well with the camera.
That's not a camera. That's a phone
a
strapped
stick.
to a cord. Yeah. Look like tourists.
Let it run, Jaden.
So the Blues in attack. The Bombers kick the first 2 goals of the third term. Closed the gap from 30 to 18. Akers worked his way through, couldn't get anywhere. Blackiston, handball in hope more than anything. Young on the end of it wants his left foot. He's got a nice left foot as well. Williams steps it out of bounds. Of a boundary throw-in.
I reckon you would have run with a selfie stick at some point, Nate, on a family holiday, have you?
No.
That's
he would have had the one that had the little clicker in his pocket, so he could have it right out.
Don't hold him, George.
Anyway, Chu Man, why don't you back me up there, mate? You're seeing the same things I'm seeing.
Because you never back Chu Man up. In fact, you back up over his mistakes.
Very true, Kate.
7-6-48 Carlton.
Oh, you're right there, Chu.
Essendon 4-6-30.
Tissue.
Triple M Bunnings trade scoreboard. Ash fresh off 14 hours in the spa. Dersma. It's a long time.
That's a very long time.
Young drops at Kako.
Dehydrating.
Has really lifted tonight, Isaac Kako. That handball from Merritt. Not quite reaching its destination, but good run out of the back half from Blackiston. And then a long kick is excellent to Unwin.
Redmond to Kako, who kept running. Handball was poor though. Put Kako under pressure and he's tackled to the ground. Peter Wright was out by 30 metres. They just needed to get the clean ball through to him. And now Kako get another opportunity. Good handball to Pryor. McGrath. Found Llewell. Had to go backwards a little bit. Llewell to Redmond. Up against the boundary line. Shane Warren stand. The lead from McMahon was a good one. Didn't kick it to him. Went shorter than that.
On the 50. Thanks, Lewis.
Clark up from the fence. So the man on the mark is 50 out. He'd have to kick it every bit of 55. He's not going to try for goal. He hooks it to the 15 metres out. Wright was there. No one can take the mark. Ball hit ground level. Young went in hard. Ball up. 30 out from the Bombers' goal. 48 plays 30. The Bombers get the next one. Starts to get interesting.
Let's go back to those third quarter numbers. Next stoppage, Ash. Just remind everyone of the Blues' struggles in this term across the year. Williams, fossicking for the footy, was tackled by his own man, Cripps. Umpire eventually calls for it. Red Z lending.
Yeah, so they've only won 4 from 22 third terms, Jake. They've now been outscored by 211 points.
That's a big differential. Perkins gave a fend off 30 metres away and then snaps goalward. Knocked away from right. Good defensive play from Wiedering. The Blues have got nothing on out wide, so they have to go short into the pocket. That's only just stayed inside the line. And Young's got it in the back pocket.
He's going to transfer play to the other side to Haynes. Does this open up for the Blues? The Bombers got across nicely. Long lead offered by Mackay. That's good work. All the way from centre half forward to half back.
You mentioned Clark before, Brownie. 17 disposals, 5 intercepts.
I asked that 5 minutes ago.
Just looking for a breaking play, I was.
Billy Wilson with the ponytail.
Move it on. Play on.
You had a ponytail.
Yeah, when did you cut yours off?
Absolutely. N97. Going to go on the footy trip to Cairns, and Scotty Wine said to me before we got to the airport, either you cut that hair off or I will be. So I went and got my own haircut. Inside forward 50. Wasn't a man to be messed with, Scott Wine.
He's out. High contact.
High contact, free kick, going to go to Hollins. 55 out.
Stan Lamont. Blake.
18-point lead to the Blues.
Play the 10.
Ollie Hollins averaged 22 disposals in his last 4 weeks.
Play on.
Finishing the season strong. That is, he's kicked more turf than Sharon now. No wonder Michael Voss is throwing his hands up in the air. Dersma's got it at half-back. Long down the line. Wright was in good position. Couldn't mark. It was knocked forward. Akers gives a little handball to Evans and then a chip pass over the top. Just travelled the required distance to Harry Mackay.
Straight out.
He was 45 metres out, about 3 steps in from the boundary. Right forward pocket, City end.
He's had a few set shots tonight, hasn't hit them all perfectly, so we'll need to strike this really well. Tough chance.
Sometimes with Harry, the further out that he is and the more difficult the shot on offer, the better he is. 65-degree angle, Ash tells me, for Red Z lending. He's not far away. It's going to fall short. Moyer knocked it back into play. I think it might have already crossed the line. And a behind to the Blues, who are 7-7-49. Essendon 4-6-30. Triple M Bunnings trade scoreboard.
Only 2 goals of this quarter going to the Bombers. They trail by 30 at half-time. It's now 18.
Stay out, Harry.
19 after that. Blues behind, and they go backwards defensive 50 to Redmond. Redmond got time to look. Hasn't got a lot on offer. The pressure will come soon. He's got a wrap-around play around the back, and that's Pryor. He goes back to Peter Wright. This is where the ball started. Peter Wright chips it. And he finds Dersma.
Carlton got their zone set up really well here in the middle of the ground. All Essendon numbers need to come back towards the ball. Give them some options.
Dersma to Roberts. It's a very slow build-up. He went to handball to a player who's running off. Roberts hugs the boundary line with a kick. Guelphy a bit of flyer. De Koning over the top. Gets it out of bounds with a boundary throw-in. Bombers forward 50. Almost halfway through this third term. 49 plays 30. Bunning straight scoreboard.
Someone must have thrown a chip on the field. Seagulls have just gone mad.
Where did they all come from?
I don't know.
They weren't here in the first half.
No, they just started flying everywhere. I think they spotted a chip somewhere.
Do those wires help?
No. Well, they're here, aren't they? So, no, I don't think so.
I always thought that when I was playing. I was like, there's seagulls everywhere. They're telling me they've got the wires up to help it.
They all just perch on them, don't they?
Yeah.
They always arrive after half-time. They're smart. They let everyone have a feed, and then whatever's left, they just come and feast. Walsh slung. Didn't dispose of that footy correctly. A bit lucky to get away with it. Motlop, boundary side. Runs out of room.
Well, we asked at half-time, are we going to see a better product in the second half? Essendon have certainly brought the pressure. They've got 265 on the pressure meter, Two-man. Carlton have lifted just a tad to 176, but we are seeing a better effort from Essendon in this second half.
Nice throw in. Right in front of us in the Triple M commentary box. Williams around the stoppage. Walsh kicks to no one in particular. The ball bounces on its point. Kept alive. Evans can get it moving. He's got some numbers to choose from.
And he chooses the numbers right. Akers makes space now. Durden received the football. Look for Akers, and now they're hemmed in on the boundary. Needed to keep going. Corridor to Durden. The lead-up comes from Walsh. Good kick by Akers. Walsh 55 out. What can he do? Top of the square. The Flyers will be Moya from the back, and the mark at the front. Willie White. Read it perfectly.
It's a free kick to Ashton.
It's going to be a free kick, though, to Ashton Moya. Yep, I said. So Willie's going to turn around and be pretty disappointed.
I've never liked that. If you take the mark, they should just pay the mark.
Agreed.
Yep, Moya's pretty happy with that. What are his numbers, Ash?
Moya, just 3 disposals. He's kicked the goal.
This for number 2.
They 5 behind.
To extend the margin to 25 points for the Blues. 20 out directly in front. Left foot, goal. 25 points. Moya's got 2, Bunning straight scoreboard.
It's an important goal for Carlton because they've had a heap more inside 50s in this term, 11-5, but up until that point they were goalless for the quarter, and Essendon had kicked 2 goals from those 5 inside 50s. So it's those ones you know when you don't have a good particular quarter on record, and you know when the other team's coming at you and you haven't been able to convert your opportunities. So a good little settler for them to get their noses back out to a 25-point lead.
So the Bombers with one more game before their season is done next Wednesday. They travel to the Gold Coast to play the Suns. You'll hear that game on Triple M Footy. That will be the final game of the 2025 home and away season for McDonald's and Ream Hot Water. Triple M Rocks Footy. Sort of clearance win from Kako.
That's on 5.
Yeah, he looks impressive in the centre bounce there, Jack. His fast feet, able to find space, get a little bit of separation there.
His little lateral pass to Dersma, and then kicks that ball out of bounds. So for the Bombers,
Peter Hudson.
44 players used across the season, 15 debutants. It's the most by any team in the competition.
The umpire just yelled at Peter Hudson.
Yeah, because Peter Wright is taking the ruck against Hudson and O'Keefe.
That makes sense.
That makes sense.
I thought I was hearing things.
Yeah,
that makes sense. That reminds me of that English cricket commentary with Michael Holding and the bowler that was David. You can go and check the rest out.
Holding the willy.
That's it. You can say it. And then the commentator follows up with, oh dear.
Oh, that was my dad's favourite gag to get away whenever talking about anything to do with cricket. That was Darryl McCarthy, front and centre. The batsman's holding the bowler's willy.
Nice work by Dazza.
On your Daz. Good man.
You called D-Mac?
Dazza. Big Daz.
Big Daz.
Paddy Cripps got his name written all over this. How tall's Big Daz?
Not tall enough to be Big Daz.
All right. So why Big Daz?
That's my father. Let's
I'm trying to.
Stand. Stay out, Liam.
yeah, far out.
Oh, you guys took it there.
No.
I just asked the question.
Cowan at centre half back.
Yeah, a heart like Farley. Big heart.
Big heart.
Walsh.
That's all you had to say.
Wide to Wiedering. Wiedering up the line.
Stand.
It's a slow quarter, this one.
Play on.
Cowan chips the footy, looking for Cripps. Did well. Came from the back. Found the footy at the front. Out to White, but it's missed him and the ball goes out of bounds on the outer side. Carlton 8-7-55. Essendon 4-6-30. 25-point margin. 7 minutes to go in this third term.
Who's finding the footy, Ash? Red Z lending in the third quarter.
In the third quarter for Red Z, Johnson, you mentioned him before. He's picked up, Clark, I should say, 7 disposals, leading ball winner for the Bombers, and 9 for Patrick Cripps.
Kick from Perkins from right half back, goes long up the line.
Play on, touch.
McMahon had no chance in hell. Young. Carlton with no real method going forward. They just spread wide in hope, and kick will work out okay to Young. Handball's off to Hewitt, who's had another good night. That's a good pass. Plenty of space for Harry Mackay to operate in. He marks on the lead, 47 metres out.
Yeah, and we've been impressed with Harry Mackay over the last couple of weeks. Carlton will be hoping that he's able to take that form into next year. We mentioned, and I think, Two-Man, you had a stat last week around his kicking efficiency at goal over the last 2 years.
2023, 50%. Past 2 seasons, he's going at 74.
That'd be as good as anyone in the comp.
Long and strong, but not accurate enough. 1 goal 5 for the night now, Ash, for Harry Mackay, Red Z lending.
1 goal 4.
1 goal 4. 4-6-30 the Bombers. Blues 8-8-56 Triple M Bunnings Trade scoreboard.
Pryor goes for a gallop and then kicks an absolute mongrel straight to Wiedering.
Stand. Stay out.
So the man with the biggest quads in the AFL, short ball finds De Koning.
Stand. Liam, stay out.
De Koning surveys the scene and then just chips one. Inside forward 50. Bombers got the numbers. Couldn't mark the football, but Pryor get a free kick.
Pryor.
So we stitched Brian Lake up in the pre-game accidentally. And we said he lost 15 kilos when he was on Survivor and he had to go into the Japanese jail for a few nights. He just wrote me a text saying, thanks for the stitch-up, and it was 19 kilos.
Ball's out of bounds on the outer side.
Does he still go hunting for bargains? What are Brian's bargains?
Actually, I do. There's no way that Brian would ever overpay for anything. Nate, were you a teammate of his at all?
Certainly was. Good man, Brian. Yeah. Weird man, but a good man.
Yeah. Good weird man.
Norm Smith medalist. Wrapped up immediately.
He played well that day.
Sure did.
Good weird is how I'd want to be described.
I tell you what, in any big game against a key forward, Brian Lake was unbelievable.
8-8-56 Carlton. Essendon 4-6-30. Triple M Bunnings Trade scoreboard. No matter where you are, Bunnings Trade is here to help tradies, builders and businesses to get the job done. Eventually the ball comes free at half forward. Young's done some nice things. This is Flynn Young for Carlton. 2 bounces. Mackay in the pocket. Squares it back up to the right area, but no one was home. Except Dersmer of the Bombers.
How's Young gone tonight?
Flynn. He's had 15 disposals, kicked the goal, Kate.
How's Lewis, his cousin, gone?
Lewis is battling away. He's had 6 touches, 3 intercepts.
So the Bombers on the outer side to Al Hooley. Long build up to half forward. Merritt used his body. Went back, got the football. Hollands had him. Was good enough to get his handball to Shield, who sold some candy to nobody, then missed the target. Again. That should have been holding the ball. Merritt puts his hands out and says, umpire, how was that not holding the ball? I tend to agree with him. The Blues from centre wing. Wormburn down towards half forward. Now Durden. The lead off it. And the lead on it. And that was Francis Evans. He's kicked 10 goals in his 9 games this year, the best of 4.
That's line.
Oh, Frankie,
48.
He's been serviceable with Carlton. When you think about he was that late pickup in the pre-season. What I am enjoying about Carlton over the last couple of rounds is how quickly they're moving the ball from their D50 to their forward 50. They're looking to go forward. Earlier in the year, they were playing boundary, buggering around with it, kicking it backwards, but they're going fast and putting the opposition defence under pressure.
43 games to Evans. 10 disposals tonight, looking for his first goal of the night. He's got it. It's a big kick from out there. Had to kick it every bit of 50 and make it over the man on the mark, and he did it easy. 62 to 30, game high, 32-point lead.
Yeah, his 10 games, the 10th tonight, have been impressive this season. I feel like he's been quite reliable for them up forward. As you said, Brownie, before tonight, 9 games, 10 goals. So he's just been someone that they can rely upon. Obviously, that small forward role, something that they've been really missing the last few seasons. So can he turn into something for them?
Nat Unides, Bob Jane teammates.
Young Ashton Moyer's just gone down to the rooms with the doctors. The physios were having a look at his leg. They don't seem too concerned, but they are down there, so watch this space.
True, man. Do you have the stats of Carlton moving the ball from D50 to forward 50?
Yeah, that D50 transition, they're going at 36% this evening. That's 14 above the AFL average.
That's there for Bob Jane teammates who've got a great buy 3, get 1 free, plus instant cashback deals. Call or shop online today. T's and C's apply. Motlop, quick centre clearance win. Young marks 55 metres out, kicks a bullet to the top of the goal square. Mason Redmond marks for Essendon and quickly sets Al Hooley on his way with 2 bounces. He ran a long way, didn't take the third at right half back, and then the kick left a bit to be desired. The wild there to make it all work for Essendon. McGrath handballs over the top. Merritt can go back to McGrath. Good follow-up run. He's 60 out from goal. Groffy should mark in the goal square and does. Turns around. Snaps truly for number 3. That might be Essendon's best passage of play all night. One end to the other, and they do it quickly. 6-6.
Nice passage.
5-6, I should say. 36 plays, 9-8-62. Triple M Bunnings trade scoreboard.
Yeah, they did do it nicely. Good transition play, end-to-end stuff. Just kept moving the ball offline again, like we've talked about, and a few times tonight they've just gone that one extra handball. Nearly didn't work out for them with Zach Merritt, but he ended up being able to get a good little handball off to Andy McGrath, who was the kick inside forward 50 to Guelphy, who has kicked 3 tonight and been very serviceable up forward.
And it's been a concern, though, for Essendon going back the other way, D50 to inside 50 transition. They're ranked 18th defensively under Brad Scott, past 3 seasons, 16th overall. So tonight, they've allowed the Blues to go 36%, 14 above the league average.
So back in the middle, 26-point lead of the Blues. Kako out of the middle, handball. Smothered off the boot, or off the hands. It was a handball inside forward 50. Williams, bouncing ball, went back. Nice work. Evans again. Gets his second. Frankie goes to town. And the Blues back to a 32-point margin. Bunnings trade scoreboard.
Yeah, well, he's moved around a bit, Frankie Evans, and as we said, we spoke about him just before because he kicked a beautiful goal. It was nearly from the same spot on the ground, but he's probably been more than serviceable in his 10 games, Kate. I'm not sure he's ever going to be a top-line small forward in the comp, but they can certainly develop a role for him where he can have impact and add value, and we're seeing a little bit of that now. I'm not sure where his contract status lies. When you get picked up in the pre-season, do you just get a 1 year or do you sign?
Pretty much.
Yeah. So, we talked about these players playing for their career. Frankie's one of them tonight.
So 32 points is the Blues' advantage. 2 minutes before three-quarter time for McDonald's and Ream Hot Water. Triple M Rocks footy. McGrath quickly slaps a kick from the middle. Nice gather by Langford. At centre-half forward. Turns around a left foot. Ball for Wright, who crashes the pack. Split it in 2 and took a couple of teammates with him. Akers receives a handball, and now they can springboard off half-back. Motlop's kick on the bounce. Goes back to Akers. Good hard running. It started with him at half-back. Likewise, Motlop, who's 55 metres out. He kicked blindly when he didn't need to.
Eye contact.
And Redmond will be paid the mark. He needed to be better, Jesse Motlop.
He did. Zachy Williams is blowing up on the far side there. He had 40 metres of space. And they just missed him, both players that had the ball.
He was stiff, wasn't he, Williams, when you make that much space? Here's Clark. Looks like the user off half-back, and he uses it straight back to the Blues. Frankie Evans having a purple patch. I think there's something to persevere with Evans. Stabs a pass into the pocket. Beautiful.
Ball use is beautiful.
And Zach Williams just tells everybody he's going to have a shot.
Right, 10 metres.
Yeah, he's checked, and he is only contracted to the end of this season. You feel like that is a contract that they'd be looking to extend from what we've seen from his games this year.
He's definitely one of the ones that's elevated himself. They got worse out there.
8, 7, 6. Double whistle.
It's just a general feel. Not going to name anyone, Isaac. Here's Williams, kick on the way. That's a great kick too. Floats back. And the Blues now have a very handy 38-point margin, 74-36.
I just remember someone 2 weeks ago at Marvel saying, we don't sit on the fence, Isaac, at Triple M. Might have been Nathan Brown. I just thought he was going to give us some names.
It's one of those real backhanded compliments, wasn't it? He's much better than some of them that are out there.
22 goals for the year, Zach Williams. Is that a pass?
Yeah, well, I reckon he'll finish higher up in their BNF. I think he could sneak into the top 5 possibly.
He's missed a little bit of football with injuries and stuff, but he's been the one that they tried to inject through the midfield to get a bit more speed and run, and I liked when they used him in that role. Obviously he can play the small forward role as well, so I don't mind it.
Kick 4 against North Melbourne in round 6 earlier in the year. That was his season high. Umpire calls for it once more.
Since round 6, 5th rated general forward according to Champion Data. Zach Williams averaging 15 disposals, 5 score involvements, just under 1.5 majors per game.
That's the Tuman for Red Z Lending. Side kicks it forward. Clock down to 15 seconds. Only one team who can really score from here, although the Bombers, if they go quick, might be a chance. Blackiston from half-back.
Stand!
Puts it into the path of Dersma as Roberts driving by. Siren about to sound. Carlton put some space between them and Essendon in that third quarter. And a 3-quarter time. It's 11:08.74 to 5:6.36 for Maccas. Take a trip to McDonaldland with the new McDonaldland shake. Triple M, rocks footy.
That quarter for Bunnings Trade. No matter where you are, Bunnings Trade is here to help tradies, builders and businesses get the job done.
For McDonald's,
Triple M rocks footy.
Take a trip to McDonaldland with the new McDonaldland shake.
Grand final week in Melbourne is epic, but get ready for the second hottest ticket in town. Triple M Fest. Grand Final Eve, live at the Corner Hotel in Richmond, featuring your favourite shows and your favourite band. British India, Kingswood, The Living End. Triple M Fest. Listen to Melbourne's Triple M for your chance to be there. Tools down? Nobody beats Dan Murphy's at Knock Off O'Clock. Choose to drink wise.
Cook with the world's best brands at Harvey Norman and receive 10% of your purchase price in bonus gift cards with selected cooking appliances. That's right, spend $299 or more on selected cooking appliances and get 10% in bonus Harvey Norman gift cards. Create your dream kitchen now with this hot offer. Get 10% of your purchase price in bonus gift cards with selected cooking appliances over $299. Limited time now at Harvey Norman. Best brands, best range, best prices guaranteed. Conditions and exclusions apply.
The Musso run-out sale is on now, where you can save up to $4,000 on an MY24 Musso. If you want a good deal on a great ute, then get a load of this. It's the 2024 and 2025 Drive Car of the Year, best dual cab ute under $50,000. With 3.5 tonne towing, 4x4 turbo diesel and a 7-year warranty from only $42,000. So get your skates on and visit your KGN dealer now. See the website for terms and conditions. KGN, Korean built to last.
The Big Arch has arrived at Macca's. 2 100% Aussie beef patties, 3 layers of cheese and tangy Big Arch sauce. It's big. New Big Arch for big Macca's hunger. Available after 10:30 a.m.
Yeah, it's been a long week. Now, it's finally time to put your feet up and watch your team work hard to bring home the win. Cbus Super is on your team too, working hard to provide strong long-term returns for after the final whistle. Cbus Super, making hard work pay off. Read the PDS and TND to decide if Cbus is right for you. Past performance is not a reliable indicator of future performance.
Australia's on a journey to a renewable future, and Alinta Energy is on board. Right now, a blend of renewables, coal and gas gives you more reliable and affordable energy. We're committed to leaving coal and gas behind as soon as possible, which is why we built the Yandon Wind Farm and are working on $10 billion worth of new Australian renewables. Meanwhile, we'll always be clear about how to get to net zero. That's true power. Alinta Energy.
Bunnings Trade is here to help trade customers with quick quotes and pricing on a wide range of supplies, plus stock inquiries, delivery updates and more. Call Trade Assist on 134872 or jump online and we'll help you get what you need fast. Bunnings Trade. Helping business is our trade.
Hey Dad, it's me, calling on the truck radio. I miss you heaps. We made fairy red today. I saved you some. Yeah, then oops, I ate it. I hope the truck is being good. Will you beat the horn for me when you're nearly home? I love it when you do that.
Truckies, there's so much to come home to. Always obey the signs at every level crossing.
I love you, Dad. Over and out.
Authorised by the Victorian Government, Melbourne.
Shut up! The footy's on Triple M!
Triple M rocks footy.
This quarter for Totally Workwear. Footy, work, rain or shine, you play to win. Conquer it all in game-changing workwear or uniforms from Totally Workwear. Love your work.
Carlton in control at three-quarter time in their final game of the season, 11-8-74. They lead Essendon 5-6-36. They spread the goals around. Evans and Moyer, multiple goal kickers for the Blues, and for Matt Guelphy, he has 3 to be the only multiple goal kicker for Essendon. Nat Yanidis, Bob Jane T-Marts.
Jack, Matty Cottrell told us pre-game that Sam Walsh is in charge of planning the post-season Euro trip for the Blues. Well, I can tell you that he can start at 3 just as this fourth quarter starts, because he has been subbed out of the game. He's been managed by the Blues. Lucas Camporelli comes on. The Bombers yet to activate their sub, so Zach Johnson is still in the subs vest.
Nat Yanidis to Ash Chua for Red Z Lending.
And 28 disposals for Sam Walsh, but George Hewitt, watch 32 touches, his PB's 39. He's also had 10 clearances, his career high is 13, and he's also kicked a major as well.
Isaac Smith, Kate McCarthy, the Blues' final quarter for the season. What can they get out of it?
Not a hell of a lot, but I'll tell you one man that can get something out of it, and Two-Man's done me a good deed here by getting Francis Evans' numbers over the last 3 weeks. His last 3 matches, he's averaging 14 disposals, 4 tackles, 8-2 he's kicked, so averaging 2.3 goals a game in his last 3 matches, and tonight he's had 13 disposals, 8 score involvements, 2 goals, and Carlton's second highest rated player on the ground. So he has had a little purple patch in the last month of footy, and it's guys like that that can get something out of the last quarter, and you think he'd get another opportunity by Carlton next year.
What are the centre bounce clearance numbers, Stu? Because Carlton are dominating in that area.
Yeah, 13-5 Carlton's way, and they've kicked 2-1 from centre bounce as well.
Been really clean stoppages too out the front, so that's an area of the game that Essendon would want to tidy up, because allowing teams to just waltz out the front, and 13-5 is not great for your inside mids getting the job done at centre bounce clearance.
Down to the boundary.
The Bombers have also just pulled the trigger on their sub, so Liam McMahon is out of the game and Zach Johnson is in.
So start of the last quarter. The Blues with a comfortable lead at the moment by 38 points. Last game of the season for the Blues. The Bombers still go again Wednesday night against the Gold Coast Suns. Kako in the middle. Fisted away. Gresham went hard. Did well. Coming in was Camporelli. Get a free kick, the young man. First time he's touched it tonight. First time he's been on. A little leftward jabber. He finds Cripps. Cripps to Cowan. Some nice use off half-back tonight by Cowan. What a great kick. Ewan intercepted it. Durden had a fumble. And the Bombers will clean at ground level, and they clear the area towards centre wing and Merritt.
Stand. Play on.
Comes back into the corridor, Zach Merritt.
Play on.
Goldstein and Merritt once more, so the senior players collaborate.
Play on.
Langford got a Guelphy handball just outside 50. Uses the ball wisely. And Isaac Kako, who spent most of the night in the midfield, has a chance to kick his first from just inside 50.
He's been impressive, Isaac Kako. I reckon if he was in a good side, Brownie, he could do some real damage.
Archie.
He's been good tonight.
Archie.
Isaac, it's best I've seen him play. The most disposals. I'm not going to say the most disposals he's ever had, Ash, but I'd imagine that first quarter he was getting a fair bit of it, and he's looked okay tonight.
He's had 14, his PB 17, so not far off the mark.
Pick number 13 from last year's draft. He's played every game in his first season. And he puts that one through right over the goal umpire's hat. .66.42 Essendon. Carlton 11, 8.74. Triple M totally workwear scoreboard. Footy, work, rain or shine. You play to win. Conquer it all in game-changing workwear or uniforms from Totally Workwear. Love your work.
Yeah, I like that role for him, coming up to centre bounce and then spitting forward as the small forward. Sort of what you see Nick Watson doing at times. Cozzy Pickett, obviously, with dangerous and electric forwards or small forwards that you want to get injected into the game as quick as you can. So he's only had the 2 clearances, but it's what he does to just disrupt the opposition a little bit, make them a little bit more wary of someone spitting through the stoppage. It's really good to get your small forward around the footy like that.
So Kako gets his first up against Hewitt in this centre bounce. McGrath up against Cripps. De Koning socketed off the ground, went the wrong way. Haynes needs to be good to pick this football up. Was a tough one to take. That's a great handball from Hollands.
Carlton, advantage.
And he found Akers. Akers towards half forward. Moyer with a nice mark. Already kicked a couple.
Stand.
Plucked that over the top of Clark.
Stand.
It should be 50 metres. He was asked to stand and he didn't. He moved to half forward. Big O'Keefe. What do you think named Skull?
Gaz.
Let it go. Holding ball.
Free kick to the Bombers.
Johnny.
Move away. Move away. Just move away.
Do you prefer Skull if you like Skull?
Yeah, I like Skull. Yeah.
I know.
Rock.
Stand.
Peter Hudson. Redmond.
Outside 5.
Seriously, when the umpire said that, I didn't know what was going
Stay
on.
outside 5. Move it on. Play on.
We'll shout out to Michael Holding too. It's Pryor.
Outside 5.
And Big Daz.
Wayne Forrell.
Outside 5.
And the Brendan Julian.
Play on. Not 15. Play on.
Not 15 to Roberts. I was just never going to leave him that one, BJ, unfortunately. There's Clark on defensive 50 for Essendon.
Play on.
How many marks for Clark?
Red Z, 8 marks, Kate, along with his 21 touches.
How many of those intercepts, Drew, man?
Intercept marks for Clark, for Red Z, he has taken 3.
He's been good, hasn't he, Brody?
Yeah, I'm through.
He has.
Carlton 74, Essendon 42. Saw it on the Harvey Norman replay. Cook with the world's best brands at Harvey Norman right now. Get 10% in bonus gift cards with selected cooking appliances. Conditions and exclusions apply, of course. Jump into Harvey Norman and they will sort you out this weekend.
He's just had a PB as well, your man Clark. 22 disposals, Brody.
Rucks, Tom and Todd, keep the path clear.
I like him off half-back. 3 goals in his first game, burst onto the scene. Now a distribute off half-back. Very important position, half-back. The easiest ones to play, but always hard to get right.
Todd, Tom.
What did Walsh end up on tonight, Ash?
28 touches, Brownie.
It's too shy of 30. So a boundary throw-in on the other side. McGrath Fitted backwards.
Managed for Europe in 2 weeks.
Roberts.
It too.
And now McGrath centre wing.
I reckon they're doing Sail Croatia or Oktoberfest. Where do you reckon they'll head?
Forward handball is Isaac's man, Kako.
All of the above.
Wanted to keep the footy in, he did demerit.
High.
Essendon. A free kick will go back to Dursman.
You been to Europe, Kate?
I have once, but not for any length of time, unfortunately.
Your favourite spot, Brownie? You took the family there?
Italy. If I did that ancestry thing, I'd find that I'd have a fair bit of Italian in me.
I'd be upset if I wasn't from Tuscany.
That's a mark to Kako.
I can see that.
What makes you think you've got a fair bit of Italian in you, Nath?
Who's on the mark? 10 metres.
Do you like pizza or?
Mason, clear the area. Who's on the mark?
No one has taken the mark here for Carlton. There is no player that's anywhere near it. They've finally adjusted.
10 metres. Come out, car.
I like pizza. I like wine.
Well, I've been to a lot of countries around the world. I'm not sure anything matches Italy.
Yeah, I agree.
Kako for his second of the quarter. To make it a 26-point game. He stabs at it. He's got 2. And the Bombers have got the first 2 goals of this final term. 6 minutes in on the Triple M Totally Workwear scoreboard. 7-6 plays 11-8.
He's been good tonight, Isaac Kako. Brownie, what's impressed you about him?
He's been busy. He's been clean tonight. His clearance work's been okay. I'd like him, if you're playing midfield for that long, to get a little bit more of the football. That's the next progression in his game, to get more of the football more often. So what's he had tonight, Ash? 16?
He's had 17, which is an equal PB.
So it's been a good night for us. I think it's the best I've seen him play since he's entered the competition.
Yeah, no, I'd agree. He can have more impact on the game going into the midfield. I'm not sure if he's going to be one of those really high possession players, but Essendon look such a better football side when he's got the ball in hand.
I think I'm coming around, Isaac.
That's all right.
It's easy to change my mind.
Come on.
Oh, there's a lot of players out there.
There is. So the Bombers get the first 2 of the last quarter. 26-point margin. 48 plays 74. Triple M Totally Workwear scoreboard. They go inside forward 50 again. Can they get another one just to put a bit of pressure on the Blues? Haven't been good in second halves, the Blues, this season. They'll ball up. 40 out from goal. Umpire elevates it to Koning. Goldstein tried to take it with him, couldn't. Now he's socket off the ground, and as far as Wilson. Wilson tried to get it out. Durden handled it nicely. Hewitt stepped in and then stepped out and got the handball beautifully to Hollins. And another one to Wilson. Wilson puts it out in front of the big man O'Keefe. He hasn't got the wheels to get there. That was a big ask. And the ball is out of bounds in the pocket.
They're the learnings, Brownie, that Carlton will get a young side. They've got young players that had ball in hand there, but you're running with numbers in a wave there. Use the hands, keep running, keep drawing defenders, because the big fella, Hudson O'Keefe, was caught in the front position and was never going to get to that back space.
Old Skull just wasn't to his advantage. Shallow throw in. Goldstein.
Best laugh on TV, that, Skulls.
Wasn't able to kick Todd Goldstein, so going to handball to Clark. Roberts.
It's too old.
The old guy.
Menzie. Back to Clark. So good follow-up run. Chain of handballs from the Bombers, and then a long kick to half forward. Wiedering. He's been reliable and dependable tonight. He's been reliable and dependable for nearly a decade now for Carlton. And he releases Hollins from halfback.
Hollins, not a great kick. Redmond read it best. Takes it, marks it, bounced off to Shield. Shield, once he's left and he's got it. He's got Zach Merritt, ball hung in the air though. Fisted away. Motlop, ground level, gave it back to Cowan. Been good tonight. Misses the target. Paddy Cripps from ground level. Evans, brilliant pickup. Has a bounce. He's got nothing to kick to. He's going to have to try for O'Keefe. Bends it around the corner. Gives him an opportunity. Fisted to the ground level. Shields the first man there, and Pryor.
Zach Johnson into the game as the sub. One of the 2 late changes for the Bombers tonight.
Quick alphas there.
Halfback. And then Redmond. Year number 2 of a 5-year deal for Mason Redmond.
Ever met Mason Redmond?
Stand.
Interviewed him once in the box. Good fella.
Really nice fella.
Yeah, good fella.
Met him in a car yard once.
That wasn't what I was expecting you to say.
Yeah. We had a chat.
You were selling a car or he was selling a car?
Both wandering around.
Free kick, Peter Wright.
That's what you do in your spare time, or
hang out at car yards.
See if we can get a car deal somewhere.
Did you buy one?
On your line, Peter.
Yeah, you did.
You did?
Yeah.
It's good.
Good people at Cavallo.
Peter Wright with the 1 goal. 26 goals from 17 games this year. 11 minutes into the final quarter, and Essendon have kicked 3 fourth-quarter goals. 8-6-54 plays 11-8-74. 20 points the difference, and still a fair bit of game time left here. Triple M totally work-west scoreboard.
Yeah, the game's certainly not over. And Essendon, what's impressed me about Essendon is that they've had a hell of a season, but they've still fought hard. Most games, I'd say they've hardly, like a couple of games they've been blown out, but in the majority of their games, I would say they've put in consistent effort and had a genuine crack for what they've been dished up this season, which has been pretty difficult to deal with.
Yeah, you look at the inside 50s for this quarter, 5-3 in Essendon's favour. They've kicked the 3 goals from those 5 entries, so they've been super efficient in this 4th term. So you think back a few weeks ago when they played Geelong, and a lot of people expected them to get blown off the park, and they were pretty competitive in that game.
3-0 in this last quarter. If the Bombers get the next one, it is game on. Still 11 minutes 45 to go. Free kick will go to the Blues. That was a lucky one.
Stand. Ollie out.
Motlop.
Yeah.
He fed the run of Wilson. Rewarded the run. Al Hawley gets back. Skull couldn't mark it. Tackle to the ground. They'll have a ball up just in the pocket. Blues, if they got one here, just about snuffed the Bombers out.
Close to goal 2 for Carlton. Goldstein, the veteran, snatched it away from the ruck, and then his clearing kick works. You can just hear it in the Bombers supporters. They sense that there might be an opportunity. Kako bites off an aggressive kick into the corridor for Langford.
Great kick.
Then a handball to McGrath, who can go over the top. All the seas part for Jade Gresham. 55 metres out and hangs in the air for a long time. Too long, in fact. Merritt camped under it, and Wiedering smashes it out of bounds. Isaac Smith, Seabus super.
Oh, how good was Kako's kick there to open up the game? But that's the second time in 2 minutes that Wiedering's had the opportunity to kill Merritt, because it's been a poor kick to Merritt. He's been out in space in the exact same spot twice in 2 minutes, and Wiedering's just picked him off.
That wasn't the kick, though. There were 2 players in the opposite pocket that were completely open.
Yeah, Gresham missed the opportunity. It was a gilt-edged opportunity as well, and now the Blues win the footy back. Paddy Cripps almost missed the football with his hand to Koning. High ball to half forward. Clark sets himself, drops the mark, comes to Moyer. Moyer with the left, smothered off the boot by Clark, did well. And now the Bombers win it back. Clark did nicely, made the mistake, made up for it, then made another mistake. Handball wasn't great. Moyer went back in. He got Al Hawley with one. Starting to lift. Williams, Moyer, left foot dart. Underneath a couple of players, one of those is Durden. Clark again, this is a tough footy to win. Al Hawley, quick one to Clark. Clark, I reckon he meant to get that through the 2 Carlton players, but there was a third one behind them, and now they win it back to Akers.
Hewitt, hot handball. Akers follows up. Carlton starting to feel a bit of pressure here. Essendon lifting. 20 points the difference. 10 minutes remaining. This game's up for grabs all of a sudden.
Yeah, they're feeling the energy, aren't they, Essendon? They look like the team that really want this win, which is exciting.
That will be a free kick to Roberts. Got poleaxed at half-back. Nat Unides, Bob Jane.
You can hear the crowd finally starting to get into this one. 41,150, the official figure tonight.
Roberts heads deep. Langford engages Wiedering in a one-on-one. He rarely gets beaten in that position.
Quads are too big. Now the Blues go into slow play. Motlop receives the footy. Kick came from Billy Wilson. Back to Billy.
Stand there. Jesse, stay out.
Wilson with the orange boots from centre wing. It'll be a shallow entry inside 50. Mackay got his name on it. Went back with the fight. Blackiston can't believe it. It was a little bit easy in the end. And Harry Mackay to ice the game from about 50. He's got a player on, chips it over the top. And he finds Evans. He's been pretty good. Kicked 2 second-half goals. He missed to go with his 4 a couple of weeks ago. He's put a nice patch together.
And he's done this well tonight. His shots at goal, whether they're on the run or set shots, he's made the most of his opportunities.
Yeah, perfect. Thanks, Aga.
It's a 74-54 at the moment. The Bombers a big opportunity at one end. Missed the opportunity. Ball comes back and now Evans. To the punt road end for a 26-point lead. And he drills it. Big moment for Evans. Big moment for the Blues. And now a 26-point margin and some breathing space.
Big second half from Frank the Tank.
Big
Been
second
very
half.
good. 3 goals in the second half. But when he kicks the ball, it is accurate. It's low, hard and flat. And it looks really good when he's having a set shot at goal.
Seeing the Harvey Norman replay. He was on his own for a while too in the pocket. Here's a lovely kick of the ball though.
Take it immediately. Awesome. Thanks.
As Brownie said, just gives Carlton just a little bit of breathing space now.
Get the space clear.
Essendon were all over Carlton for a good chunk of this 4th quarter. For Ream hot water, if your hot water needs replacing, go for one that's steady, hot and strong. Ask your plumber to install a Ream. Triple M Rocks footy. Evans off the wing now. He's doing it all. He hacks the ball forward. Mackay gathers back to goal, 60 metres out. Cowan flips a kick wide. White right forward pocket. Searches for Moyer. It was an interesting kick. It was touched on the way through. Over the line once more. Choice Hotels around the grounds. Ash, what's going on tomorrow night on Triple M footy, please?
2 games tomorrow night. Collingwood versus Melbourne at the G now. That starts at 7:10. And then we head over to the Adelaide Oval as well. We've got Port Adelaide hosting the Suns.
It's a bouncing ball into the pocket. They get through for a rush behind.
Play on.
So a quick play on by Shield. Looks for Johnson. Johnson to centre wing. Unwin. He goes to the left to Merritt. Merritt still 2 kicks from home. He's looking for Kako. That's what they needed before. They were kicking to Merritt before. They needed Merritt kicking the football. And that is absolute skill.
Well, if they had 22 Merritts and Kakos running around, they wouldn't miss a kick, I reckon.
Struggle area.
They're pretty impressive.
They'd be short though.
Long down the line might not be the play.
They'd get the ball on the ground.
If he kicks this, I'm officially on board, Isaac.
Oh no, what are you doing?
Oh, he gave it off. To Redmond. Long ball by Redmond misses. Actually, I'm on board.
Yeah, you've got to be.
Yep. Tonight sold me. He's been good.
Let's go.
Isaac Kako.
He's only 18.
A big tick.
It's good news for him. Good news for the family.
Yep.
Play on.
Nate's on board.
Took me a while.
It'll mean a lot.
With Nate's history, normally when he buys something, it performs well. So this is good news for Isaac Kako.
Good point.
He's off to the moon soon, Nate.
It's a tentative buy, but I'm buying.
Next time we see him, he'll have been at and gone to the moon. He can tell us all about it. Motlop, great kick into space. Carlton move it with speed from one end to the other. Flynn Young marks 15 out directly in front.
He's been good.
Motlop's been good tonight. Really just that change of pace, point of difference for Carlton, whether he's through the midfield or getting handball receives, playing in and around stoppage. He has been very good.
There it is. 10 seconds.
It's a good role for him, Kate. And I find it hard for those small forwards some nights. They just can't get near it. Motlop's able to inject himself into the midfield.
For his second, and to push it back out to a 32-point lead. Carlton fans have stuck around and they can enjoy the song one last time. To finish off the year, it's been a rough old end to 2025.
He can play, Young. Where was he at the start of the year?
Don't know.
In the twos?
Where was he?
He looks really confident at the level.
As in January or in April, start of the year?
Makes the right decisions, and he's been good tonight. What are his numbers, Ash?
Well, Flynn Young for Red Z Lending Stats. 18 disposals, 2 majors, and 4 score involvements.
Jesse Motlop, 21 disposals, 5 score involvements, and a goal to go with it. So that's a new PB for him, those 21 touches.
Who's leading the metres gained for the Blues, Ash?
Metres gained is Blake Acres with 400, 402 to be precise, and then Young comes in at number 2 with 400.
That's a good night for Young.
Hold it.
Free kick go to the Bombers.
Come on.
Archie Roberts.
Play on.
A good season, Archie Roberts. Almost got mowed down. Kicks it inside forward 50. Ball hits the ground level to well. Couldn't take it, scooped it up, almost a throw. Opportunity for Merritt, standing start. Out of bounds on the full. You don't often see Merritt miss by that far. There's a laugh in game 250. What are Merritt's numbers tonight, Ash?
Zach Merritt, Browdy, 22 touches, he's laid 8 tackles. Just with Flynn Young, who's picked up in this year's mid-season rookie draft for Red Z.
Where was he at the start of the year, do you know?
He was playing in the VFL, I think, for Werribee, possibly.
That was a Geelong boy. Geelong Falcon.
It's a good pickup.
Bowen Heads, Grovedale, Newtown, Chilwell. He's moved around. He's played for a few teams down there.
He's found a good fit now, though.
Yeah, he has.
Harry Todd.
Newtown Chilwell, is that Stevie's?
Yep, that's who he's coaching.
Yeah.
Got him on top of. Oh, are they on top of the ladder? I think they are.
Yep.
Go Stevie.
Very happy with himself.
Yep.
Stephen.
Redmond.
Even more than normal.
Changes direction.
That's a
He's got Al Hooley. Ball in hand inside the centre square. He crosses the logo. Kept it low, and Haynes got in the way of Carroll, one of his teammates. Was knocked on by Langford. Perkins almost through. Shimmy to handball back to Guelphy. Running banana from Matt Guelphy is not far away. Can't make that his 4th.
Thanks, mate.
Clock down to 4 minutes and 42 seconds left.
Thank you.
It is a 31-point lead to the Blues. Triple M Totally Workwear scoreboard.
Play on.
So here's Hollins. Looking for Akers, who's been good Akers. It's a great kick by Hollins.
Stand.
Your mark.
So the game really starting to peter out now.
Closer.
Williams comes off,
Move
Hewitt
on.
comes on. What are Hewitt's numbers tonight, Ash? He's had a stack of it.
35, his PB is 39.
Triple M Red Z Lending. Loans for the self-employed. McGrath's been good again tonight. Fed the handball back. Johnson. Spiral ball. Kako at the front and centre. Can he pick it up cleanly? Shoveled it out to Roberts. Did nicely. Back to Al Hooley. Right foot to half forward. Nice. Perkins. Fed the handball. Another one to Merritt. Merritt 55 out.
End zone.
Tried to chip it in, but reading it best was Haynes.
Nice handball,
And now the Blues. Sloppy handball. Should be able to get out of trouble. Might not yet.
High.
They'll get a free kick.
Carlton.
Free kick's going to go to the young man Camporelli.
On. Stand.
You see him getting a chance tonight, Lucas Camporelli. Played the first couple of the season.
Play on. Switch. Me. Stand. Play on. You. Me.
Cripps is in all sorts of space on the members' wing and can just wait and draw the man and then sweep a long handball back into the corridor for Cowan. Extra hands, Carroll. He's earned the right to have a shot here. Carroll runs to 45. Maybe should have handled.
Maybe should have kicked it to Frankie in the pocket where he'd kicked 3 goals from tonight.
32-point lead. Triple M Totally Workwear scoreboard.
3 minutes to go in this one. Thursday night footy. The Blues win this, Ash, as they will. Where does that leave them on the ladder?
5.
So for the Blues, that will leave them 11th.
No closer.
Well, 11th on the ladder. They could nail that spot if the Saints lose to the Giants, which is quite feasible. Currently 12th as we speak.
Back 5 metres. Stand. Thank you.
So it's a big fail for the Blues in 2025. Would have been expected to finish finals bound and maybe even top 4. They've had a pretty ordinary season. But at the moment, 32 points up on the Bombers in the last game. Just chipping the footy around at the moment to Camporelli. Camporelli left foot from half-back, looking for Mackay, got over the top of him. Ball beats him out of bounds. Roberts gives him a shove. The boundary thrown on the other side.
It's going to be interesting when the siren goes to look at a couple of players. Kate, TDK, what's his emotions? I'm sure there'll be a few more. Dylan Shield out there for Essendon. You know, you pick up a lot from body language at the end of a game, at the end of the season.
Todd Goldstein might be another one to watch just to see what the situation looks like.
Should be a judge on match your body language. Just
outside, mate.
Stand. And that's a good role for you.
For who?
On maths. You know, one of the body language experts. Married at First Sight TV show.
Oh, yeah?
Use your body language expertise.
You want me to do that, do you?
Body language right now isn't great.
Trying to work out whose body language is worse.
Probably got to start watching maths.
Isaac with the chair facing the other way, leaning back, or Brownie, who's already packed his shit up, ready to go, and was packed up 5 minutes ago. Snap goal. Skull tried to get a little boot on that one and couldn't.
He's turned his chair around so that it can hold his head upright, because I think he would fall asleep otherwise.
First time I've seen anyone in the special comments chair have their chair in that particular position, Kate.
Yeah, it's a comfy position too, man. You can rest your arms, rest your chin.
Hi!
Young's going to get a free kick.
Hi, Carlton.
Minute 15 to go.
Come on, stand.
Mid-season pickup.
Stay out. Stay out.
He's got some talent.
Move it on.
The left foot sends one into the pocket. Evans, he's got 3. Can he get 4? He's going to get 4. That'll be high. Oh, Frankie's been big tonight. Reuben wants to fight everyone down there. With a push and shove, Harry Mackay, he's passed it off.
TDK.
I cannot believe that. That's disappointing stuff. I had the whole Frankie goes to Hollywood already.
Oh, no.
And here's De Koning.
Well, you could say something about TDK and where he's going.
Officially, his last kick as a
look
Blue.
like they're about to mob him.
His last kick as a Blue. And he missed from 15.
They were all ready to go then.
I heard a couple of boos then too. So Redmond, 19 seconds.
They were ready to all jump on him, weren't they? Yeah.
It's game 100 for him.
What's the body language there, Brownie?
It's the body language of a man who's about to be filthy rich. That's what that is. Carlton are going to finish the season with a win for the Bombers. 2025 has got to drag on for a little bit longer. One more game left in their horror season. For Carlton, a year that started with so much promise is going to end in September. Watching on. Carlton finished their season with their 9th win to go with their 14 losses, and they make it 6 of their last 7 against their old rivals Essendon. And for the Bombers, Nathan, Kate, you got to feel for them a little bit, because they're still got to do this one more time on Wednesday.
Yeah, that is a bit of a disappointing one to come away from this, but their supporters have got to be proud for the way they've fought out games, really. The injuries that they've had this season, the amount of players that they have unavailable, 15 debutants for the year. There are plenty of teams that have dished out more disappointing performances this year than Essendon have.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I think you mentioned earlier on in the call about the Geelong game, and everybody thought it was going to be a 100-point whacking as we go down to the ground level, Carlton captain Paddy Cripps.
The energy around the place turned. It was once you're out of the equation, it's really tests your motivation and why you play footy. And the credit to the boys, I felt like we really started. I suppose build some energy around the club and really play some powerful footy back to what we thought we were capable of. So we had a lot of young guys coming to the side too in the last sort of 5-6 weeks. So it's good for them to feel what it's like to get that winning feeling.
As a skipper, what does your role look like when the club is in that situation? Finals is out of the equation, but you need to rock up just like tonight and finish off the season.
Yeah, I think it goes back to we're lucky enough to play AFL. We all dreamed of it as a kid, and we'd rather be in a different position, but don't take it for granted. And we also know that how we finish this year was going to carry on into our pre-season. I know a lot of teams say that, but I feel like the guys are in a really motivated state at the moment, and that's positive. But in terms of throughout the week, you just want to keep the energy high, keep having fun, and especially when the outside's noisy, you really got to go the opposite and keep it fun and light inside, and that's what we did. And see the guys smile and play some good footy. The back end was pleasing.
There might be obviously personnel change, but there's got to be some comfort knowing the club backs in the coach and you guys seeing the system really come to life the last few games as you go into the off season. Yeah,
it was huge. We all back Bossy in. He's been great for us for the 4 years he's been here. Obviously this year was a bit disappointing, but we still feel like we got a lot of optimism going into next year, and we feel like our game style can really solidify and just finish off this year, but sort of carry into next year, tweak a few things and get after it.
Obviously TDK, a lot to play out there, but nice to be able to celebrate 100 games for him tonight.
There's a big fella over there. He's a competitor. We love playing with him. You couldn't question the way he rocked up this year or ever. And to play 100 games for any club special, so he gets a name in the locker, and he's going to go down for a 100-game Carlton player forever.
Well, Paddy, go enjoy the win. Tom, I'll bring you in here while I've got you. 100 games, congratulations. An incredible achievement for such a great club.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously really special, got all the family here, and it was good to see the boys, rock up tonight and get a good win.
How are the emotions for you? Obviously, a lot to play out in this off-season and a lot of noise all season, really, but what are the emotions like for you at the moment?
It's obviously been a tough year for the club, so the emotions after a win are always good, but to have finished the season now is pretty disappointing without going to finals. So mixed emotions, but stoked the boys are able to rock up tonight.
For you as a midfield, the battle was incredible in there all day. You really were able to get on top, starting with you.
Yeah, no, it was good fun. I think the last few weeks we've really been able to get on top in there again and hit our strides. And it was good to see Cripper, Walshy, George. Those boys are really impressive in there, and they always get their job done. So it's fun playing with them.
What does it look like for you now? It's obviously a big decision coming in a couple of weeks for you to sort of get your head around that. How are you feeling around those decisions?
Obviously this week will be huge, just obviously a big decision, and looking forward to getting to Bali and getting to surfing and clearing the head after a big year.
Well, go celebrate the 100. Congratulations, great milestone.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Tom De Koning talking to our own Ruby Slasher, courtesy of Fox Footy. We are down in the rooms on the other side of this. Carlton win tonight, 13-12-90 to 8-8-56 for McDonald's and Ream Hot Water. Triple M rocks footy.
That quarter for Totally Workwear. Footy, work, rain or shine, you play to win. Conquer it all in game-changing workwear or uniforms from Totally Workwear. Love your work.
For Ream Hot Water.
Triple M rocks footy.
Hot water needs replacing? Go for one that's steady, hot and strong. Ask your plumber to install a Ream.
Melbourne, start your day with Mick
in the morning.
There are certain jobs where you can refer to people with their nicknames, and jobs where you can't.
Yeah.
Footy commentary, yes.
Yes.
War correspondent, no. And
surgery,
back to you in the studio, knackers. All quiet here.
Start your day with Mick in the Morning with Roo, Titus and Rosie. Weekdays from 6 on Melbourne's Triple M.
Australian-made Best Shed Sheds are the best sheds. bestsheds.com.au.
Melbourne, start your day with
Mick in the morning.
The art form peaked with Banana Boat. Yeah.
Banana boat.
It was like oil. You just put it on and you'd fry like bacon.
Yeah.
Reef oil.
The reef oil.
And you smell like a margarita or something. Or coconutty.
Pina colada.
Pina colada, yeah.
One on the chest, one in the tumbler.
Start your day with Mick in the Morning with Roo, Titus and Rosie. Weekdays from 6 on Melbourne's Triple M. Get the podcast now from the Listener app.
Real people, real products, real fun. No matter who you are, Sexyland has something real sexy for everyone. With Australia's biggest range of sexy costumes, lingerie, couples toys and fun gifts and games for adults. Sexyland. 11 stores in Melbourne and Geelong, open till midnight 7 days a week. Or shop online for 2-hour delivery. Sexyland.com.au.
Adventure's calling. Give Dad more adventure this Father's Day with up to 50% off fishing shirts by Shimano. Pay less so you can play more this Father's Day at Anaconda.
Hello, Frank Walker from National Tiles. The National Tiles famous annual winter spend and save is on now. Spend $4,000 will only charge you $2,750, or spend $2,000 will only charge you $1,450. Or $1,000 and will only charge you $750. Don't miss the National Tiles famous annual winter spend and save on now. So rush into a National Tile store near you or go online at nationaltiles.com.au now and save. Conditions apply.
The 1-ton LDV Deliver 7 van has more tech and safety features than I have time to read.
Does it have blind spot monitoring?
Yes.
What about front collision warning?
Yes.
12.3-inch infotainment screen?
Yes.
How about a 7-year, 200,000K, whichever comes first warranty?
Yes.
And a Platinum AirCap safety rating?
Yes, plus lots more. From just $42,490 drive away for ABN holders. Visit your dealer to test drive the Deliver 7 today.
Reverse camera?
Yes. LDV. Bring it on. 24 build short wheelbase. T's and C's and exclusions at ldvautomotive.com.au.
You spin plates all day, and when you finally get home, you're expected to be a celebrity chef too? Try Every Plate's deliciously simple meal kits instead. Affordable, fuss-free recipes in as little as 15 minutes. Every Plate. Get stuck in.
If you're digging for a living, here's what to do. Go to supergroups.com.au.
Supergroups now have a brand new superstore in Epping. New store, new range with the same old reliable customer service you know and trust. So get on down and meet Michael and the team in 11 Legacy Road, Epping today and get a super deal on a Kubota excavator or track loader to suit your needs. Get in touch on 039702 3999 or visit supergroups.com.au to learn more.
Supergroups.com.au.
Shut up! The footy's on Triple M!
Triple M rocks footy.
The Triple M Footy Review for Amy. When clangers happen, it's lucky you're with Amy.
Good win by Carlton to finish the season. They are down in the rooms for the Triple M Amy Review. Let's get to Nat and Izzy.
Yeah, that's right, Jack. The Gatorade is absolutely flying. The Blues a big 34-point win over the Bombers here at the MCG tonight. Let's get right into listening to the song. And with that, season 2025 is over for Carlton. 34-point winners over Essendon tonight. They finished the season with 2 wins over Port and the Bombers. We're actually going to be speaking to Jesse Motlop in just a short moment, but before that, the Blues are about to have a presentation for Tom De Koning, not because it's his last game, Izzy, but because it was his 100th game for the Blues. But it could be his last game. I think we'll get a better idea. Maybe we'll get a better idea of exactly where things are heading by body language. I don't know, how do you go reading lips and body language and all that kind of stuff?
Oh, you can tend to pick things up pretty quickly, but he's actually got a half-decent poker face, doesn't he? He's not. It sort of kills us that it's his 100th game, because we don't really know if people are going up to him to congratulate him on his 100th game, or if they're going to congratulate him on
making a couple $1 million every season.
I was going to say per season, not just And
They want to stay in
7
good
or
with
8
him.
years or something?
They want to stay in good with him because he's shouted the bar this week, that's for sure.
Yeah. But the beauty is they've had a nice little finish to the season after a rough year, and they're enjoying the win tonight.
Yeah, and so they should, because it has been a rough year. We expected them to make finals, Carlton, and it hasn't happened for them. How do you assess, if you're a Blues fan, how do you assess what you've seen in 2025?
Yeah, it was funny. Coming into the year, I think a lot of people had them in finals, but now you look and you think they're in a period of transition, and they want to get some elite talent through the door. How they do that, who knows? But we did see a few young players start to come on this year, which probably at the start of the year you wouldn't have thought they would have got a hell of a lot of exposure to the senior team, but they were able to, due to the misfortune of the team and how they were performing. But the one shining light, and I'm looking at him handball the ball to a couple of young kids here. I'm not sure who the kids are, but George
Probably his kids.
Are they his? I'm not
Well,
sure.
they've got the same number. He wears, it says Daddy on the back.
I want to say, I can't see
It
that.
says Daddy on the back.
I can't see that one, so it's obviously Dad.
I dare say they're his kids, but you're right. George Hewitt has been a real shining light for the Blues. We're about to have this presentation with Tom de Koning, and I think we might just have a listen in.
You might be able to put your mic up.
I think I might. How do you reckon that's going to go if I just put my mic in there? Okay, let's go. So 100 games for Tom de Koning. As you can imagine, I think the whole family here. There's some very tall blonde people walking past, and I suspect that they're related to young Tom over here.
Yeah, well, I think they're maybe 1 or 12 now.
Oh boy, everybody. Oh, it would appear that everybody who was behind the rope is now in front of the rope. But let's see if we can get our mic in to have a listen to this presentation.
Thank you.
Well done, guys. Fantastic win over the old rival, so well done. And we've got another important milestone to celebrate tonight with TDK playing his 100th AFL game for the Navy Blues. Fantastic achievement, mate, so well done. Means you get your name on the number 12 locker at Icon Park. You do join some great names on that locker. There's no doubt about that. Greats like Barry Armstrong and Bear Gleeson and those type of people. But I'm assured that nobody else has had a song written and sung for them in their first 100 games and hit in the Carlton. So well done. Well done. Tom was drafted. The Conning did a bit of decorum. Security. Tom was drafted in 2017, played his first game in 2018 in round 22 against the Western Bulldogs. And ever since then, it's just continued to grow and develop into the player he is, having more and more impact over those 100 games, and I think performing in line with your nickname of the King. So well done, mate. Very good. Very good. I think in addition to the talent we've seen in the field, everybody would agree, just a quality person, humble, respectful, and very well liked. So again, well done, mate. Much appreciated. And it's great to have your family here. I can't name everybody, but it's very good to have Terry here and Jackie here, some siblings here, everybody else. Well done. You must be very, very proud of him, and it's a real honour, mate, to get your name on the locker. And as a club, just like your family, we're really proud of that. So well done and congratulations. Thank you.
Yeah, obviously 100 games, it's an honour, playing for such a big club. Can't thank the boys enough for getting the win tonight. It's huge, and yeah, it's one I'm definitely going to remember. So yeah, thanks for all the good times over the past 8 years or so it's been, and obviously a disappointing year, but yeah, keep going and do good things soon. So, all the best.
Tom DeConing speaking there after a presentation for his 100th game for the Blues. This is the Triple M Amy review. When clangers happen, it's lucky you're with Amy. I don't know if we should read too much into that, but I reckon we could probably suggest he's going.
I think so.
The presentation is still going down here. So Jacob Wiedering's just having a chat.
I think at times you have to move things on, but at other times you give opportunity. And just the last 10 years, mate, it's been a wonderful journey for you. Can't thank you enough for what you've done and the sacrifices your family have made. So we just want to wish you all the best on behalf of the club. And go well for what's next, mate.
So that was Jacob Wiedering, just with a couple of words there for Brad Lloyd, the head of footy here at the Blues. We know that he's moving on after this season, and let's hear from Brad Lloyd.
Proud for a football manager's exit, but that's been an absolute, spoken to the players, man, an absolute privilege to hold this role at the Carlton Football Club. So absolute honour. My dad played at the club, so real privilege. Just thanks to the players and staff. I'll stay on for a week and a half. It has been great to be around everyone and have a lot of conversations across the board, so thank you. And I just want to also thank all the parents and families. I know you're so supportive and bring so much energy, the WhatsApp during the week and that sort of thing. So you're absolute wonderful people in the way you support everyone. I just meant they're not here today. My son's unwell today, but thanks to my family. It is a demanding role, but they sort of, I guess they work their life around my role. So very thankful to them. So love them heaps. So thanks very much, and all the best. And it's been an absolute pleasure. So thank you.
Brad Lloyd speaking there. His time as footy boss at the Blues is officially over. Did decide to stay on for those extra couple of weeks. It looks like the official presentations are finally over. So Tom DeConing, 100 games and the end of an era for Brad Lloyd here at the Blues. But it was Carlton by 34 points over the Bombers. Isaac Smith, what did you make of all that?
Not a hell of a lot of the game, but those moments we just witnessed there, they're special moments in a football club. As a playing group, when you get to celebrate a milestone, that's special. And then someone like Brad Lloyd, GM of footy, they put in so much time and effort, and they have so much care and love for the players. For him to be able to get up and say a couple of words in front of the group and a lot of the family and friends is a big deal.
Do you expect, we know it's going to be a time of transition for the Blues. Sam Doherty's also gone. We don't know which players are going to be leaving on their own accord, but we could also see some changes in the assistant coaching department as well. Do you expect there to be wholesale changes?
There will be, but you can't make too many changes as well. So, at the end of a season at every footy club, especially when you haven't performed, people get moved on and you try and get better. And Jesse Motloff's just finding his way through the maze here.
I think he's just been stopped by some fans. Oh yeah, no,
here we go.
No, he's coming over now.
Slowly coming. If we can,
if we can get him over here, he's been one of the shining lights.
Someone else has stopped him here.
For the Blues. Oh no. Our interview's been hijacked.
Have we been hijacked here?
No. He's coming over. Jesse Motloff from the Blues joins us. Jesse, thanks so much. Just chuck those headphones straight on your head. Congratulations on the win. Obviously not the season you guys wanted to have, but a good way to finish it off.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's great to get the 2 wins on the end of the season, but I think the way we've been playing for about the last month now has really come together, and it's that selfless, tough footy that we've been trying to play all year, and it's finally come together. So obviously unfortunate that we can't carry it on, but we'll definitely carry it into next year in the pre-season.
It has been a strong month to finish the season. Is that something that really gives you guys hope going forward?
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, it's that tough, selfless brand of footy, and it gets everyone involved. And I've been at the club 4 years now, and I know when we're playing our best, that's how we're playing, and it's really shown in the last month. So we'll definitely carry that on.
Jesse, you moved into the midfield a bit in the back half of the season. I thought you were really impressive tonight. How have you enjoyed it?
Yeah, it's obviously different. Pre-season, I tried to build my capacity and try to get a few stints in there throughout the season, and today it was a bit more permanent in the midfield role, and I really enjoyed it. Like I said, we've all got roles, and it's definitely one of those ones I'm trying to add to my game.
Now, we had Matty Cottrell up in the pre-game, and he was saying that he's sort of head of socials at the Carlton Football Club, and there's 2 footy trips going on. One goes to Bali, that's for the young whippersnappers, and another one goes to Europe. Which one did you get a gig on?
Yeah, well, I got the invite to the Europe one, but I thought I'd be the leader of the Bali. So, like I said, I'm 4th year now, and there's a few first years going, so I'll try to look after those boys.
Do you know the hot spots in Bali, or...?
I've done my fair share in Bali, so Canggu goes all right, and a bit of Uluwatu as well.
Was there not an option to go on both?
Look, it was. I waited up, but I thought, I'll keep it simple and just do the one trip. To be honest, it's still up in the air, so I might go over to Oktoberfest, see how we go.
Oh, Oktoberfest. Yeah. I've done a couple of Oktoberfest.
I'm going to Oktoberfest.
Oh, are you?
Yep, 1st of October. I am out of here.
Yeah, a lot of fun. A lot of beer consumed, though, and you get a little bit bloated. So just pace yourself, Jesse, if you end up over there. What are the next few days hold in store?
We've got a fun day tomorrow, so I'd say we'll be a bit bloated by the end of the day. The weekend, I'm sure we'll just get together as a group and kind of just put our feet up and relax now. So next week we'll get into our exit interviews and go from there.
And maybe the last question, Matt, a nice little celebration there for Tom DeConnie, his 100th game, but also celebrating Brad Lloyd and everything he's put into the footy club.
Yeah, it's obviously good to celebrate all these milestones, and you get a lot of great people that come through the footy department, and everyone comes and goes, but I think it's important that we celebrate everyone's roles and the way we go about it.
I know you said that was the last question, but I do have one more about the frivolities of tomorrow. We know that the Cats, you guys used to get around the costumes for Mad Monday or Wacky Wednesday, whatever it was. Do you guys dress up? What's planned?
Yeah, we do dress up, but I can't give any spoilers, unfortunately. It's a bit secretive, so...
Well, we've got to follow your Instagram or something, is that...
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe no socials either, so...
How much thought went into this costume? Like, how long have you been planning this for?
To be honest, I'm a bit flat. I ordered a mask that's supposed to come with the costume, and it hasn't come, so I don't think Big W are sponsors of the show, so I'm pretty flat at them, but got a bit of makeup, so we'll see how we go.
I was going to say face paint it is. Well, Jesse, congratulations on the win tonight. Enjoy the celebrations tomorrow. Enjoy Bali. If you get to Europe, enjoy Bali as well, and we look forward to seeing you back in 2026.
I appreciate it, guys. Thanks for having me.
Well done, mate. Well played.
Jesse Motlop there from the Carlton Blues. That was for Bob Jane T-Marts. They have great buy 3 get 1 free plus instant cashback deals. Call or shop online today. T's and C's apply. I've lost Izzy. He's got a fan. Izzy, you've got to take your mic away from that chat. Let's get to we may as well get to our Macca's I'm Loving It moment, because the I'm Loving It moment, it happened in the 4th term, and here's how we called it on Triple M Footy.
The Bombers a big opportunity at one end, missed the opportunity. Ball comes back, and now Evans to the punt road in for a 26-point lead, and he drills it. Big moment for Evans, big moment for the Blues.
Yeah, one of 2 goals that Francis Evans kicked for the Blues today. I have a feeling that he may or may not feature in the votes today. Isaac Smith, we've got your back. We've got your back on the cans.
Yeah, I've been hijacked there.
Fan of yours?
Well, I'm not sure who it was, but he said he's 60 years of age, he's been playing footy for 50 years, and he wants a game in the EJ Whitten match.
Okay.
He said, what can you do? I said, nothing.
Well, that's a shame. You could have brought him on.
He's got his grand final next weekend at 60 years of age.
Oh, okay. Well, that's one we'll have to be keeping an eye out for on the socials, no doubt. Hey, we need to get to the Triple MVP award. You got some votes for us?
I did. I had Mason Redmond, 1 vote. I thought he was Essendon's best player. I thought Frankie Evans was brilliant. Ended up kicking 3 goals. I thought he was super impressive, but the best player on the ground was George Short. Ended up with 30-odd disposals. Nearly double-figure clearances. And in the first half, he was clearly the best player on the ground.
It's taken him a little while to really find his feet at the Blues since coming over from the Swans, but you can really see that he's starting to feel comfortable, can't you?
Very much so. This year, you'd say he's been their most important midfielder.
Yeah, absolutely. So for Choice Hotels around the grounds, tomorrow we are back here at the MCG. It is Collingwood and Melbourne, so the Pies desperately need to get that one. You got a word on the Pies for tomorrow?
No, I don't. And the last round, when teams have nothing to play for, it's so interesting. So what Melbourne's going to show up. You think Collingwood will be fired up, ready to go. They win, they lock away a top 4 spot.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be a very interesting game here at the MCG. But tonight it was all about the Blues. 34-point winners over the Bombers to finish their 2025 campaign. This has been the Triple M Amy review. When clangers happen, it's lucky you're with Amy. At the McDonald's in Green Hot Water, Triple M rocks footy.
The Triple M Footy Review for Amy. When clangers happen, it's lucky you're with Amy.
For Ream Hot Water and McDonald's.
Triple M rocks footy.
Triple M are getting behind one of our finest homegrown exports. Make a tariff on this one, Trump.
G'day, it's Matty O from Triple M's Homegrown and drummer for the band British India.
British India, back with their new single, The Gospel of Luke. Hitting the road across Australia this September and October. Visit oztix.com.au for tickets and details. British India, homegrown on Triple M.
Hi babe, it's me, just checking in. I missed you. Hope the truck's treating you well out there on the road. I caught myself making 2 cups of tea this morning. Old habits, I guess. Hey, it reminds me, let's try that new brunch place. Maybe for our anniversary? Drive safe, okay? See you soon.
Truckies, there's so much to come home to. Always obey the signs at every level crossing.
Love you, babe. Over and out.
Authorised by the Victorian Government, Melbourne.
With Love Honey, you'll feel pleasure like never before. With thousands of top-rated toys, lingerie and more, feel the Love Honey all day long. Shop now at lovehoney.com.au. Discreet delivery. Endless pleasure.
Hey, where's the interest on our savings account?
Meet the Maxwells. Their holiday fund has taken a hit.
March, 0 interest.
Didn't deposit enough.
April, 0 interest.
Didn't make 5 purchases.
It's ridiculous.
Seems like their bank had snuck in some extra baggage.
Right, that's it. Pass the laptop.
Which is why they're opening a Macquarie savings account, where their savings will finally earn a great rate with no hoops to jump through each month.
Okay, pack your bags.
Yay! Search Macquarie Savings and say,
We bank with Macquarie.
T's and C's apply.
Hello, Frank Walker from National Tiles. The National Tiles famous annual winter spend and save is on now. Spend $4,000 will only charge you $2,750, or spend $2,000 will only charge you $1,450, or $1,000 will only charge you $750. Don't miss the National Tiles famous annual winter spend and save on now. So rush into a National Tile store near you, or go online at nationaltiles.com.au now and save. Conditions apply.
Don't have binge? Now you can save 35% on a Binge Basic annual subscription. That's a whole year of Binge for just $48. Sign up now at binge.com.au/save. Offer ends August 31.
Loving in the morning, loving in the evening, loving at any time. Now we've got our loving back, thanks to AMI.
If you have erectile dysfunction or premature problems, call the doctors at AMI. AMI has a fast-acting oral strip that may provide better stamina and a prolonged performance. Call the doctors at AMI on 1800 1010 80 for a free consultation.
Or go online, amiaustralia.com.au.
Ringwood, beep, beep, GWM Havel.
Hey, Daniel, there's something different about you today.
Well, Amanda, now GWM's H6 GT plug-in hybrid is here. I've got electric too. I am Electric Daniel, your electrified hybrid dealer.
Okay.
Ringwood,
Electric Daniel,
GWM Havel.
415 Maroondah Highway, Ringwood. LMCT 10670. Good times with Nick in the morning.
See me in my office, wherever that is.
And the greatest hits all day. 105.1 Melbourne's Triple M.
She came all the way